Oh man. On the bright side, he shouldn't be needing that blue screen effect.
We hope.
Because now my desktop isn't even blue screening.
It can't blue screen right now.
Exactly. I fixed the blue screen problem.
By removing it completely. It's the equivalent of being like, oh no, I have liver cancer. I'll just rip out my whole liver.
I posted the thing.
There! No more cancer!
I mean, in fairness, if you have kidney cancer, that's a serious option.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I
but do you have
not
two
been paying
desks?
attention while posting the update. I have fucking no idea what you're talking about.
And you can cut out most of the liver and be fine.
Yeah. The liver will always grow back.
Oh,
It's like a lizard.
Oh no! I need to delete that and pretend it didn't happen. I just accidentally at everyone in a different server. Because it copied the at everyone. Oh no! And I'm a moderator there. So it works.
It actually worked. Man, no.
I hope it didn't happen.
Now people are gonna come to the stream and complain at us.
No, I don't think it did. I don't think it happened.
Hold on.
I think
Well,
we'll
I mean-
see.
If it was any server I'm in, it didn't happen.
It was in Brooke's server.
Okay, well that could have been in a channel I don't have access to because I am not.
No, it was just in... Oh, right, yeah, it's one of the sub-channels.
Oh, damn.
Was it in the Twitch channel?
Yeah.
It definitely happened because I had a ping there.
You've got to apologize immediately afterwards.
Yeah, you've got to...
Ben got fucked up.
Yeah, it happened. I just got a message from Nick. Yeah, it definitely happened. Future tips. Because I deleted it right away.
Yeah.
Just panicking, and he was like, "I wouldn't delete it in future, just so people know what they were accidentally pinged about." And I was like,
Yeah, it's true, because people will be like, why was I pinged? And they'll be like, there's no ping here, why was I pinged?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
oops. Well, now all of China knows we're here.
Now all of China.
Oh,
no. Oh.
Oh. What a good
what
start
we-
to the...
And what have we learned today, children?
And
Okay.
now, after Ben's big mess up, it's time for him to sum up what happened last session.
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons. So, last week we opened on the destroyed ruins of Everesca, our lovely high elf friend's hometown / city, which had been completely wiped out. Well, and the only thing that we know is that... Oh no, we do know what happened to it. I'm lying. Halstar, also known as the Mad Mage, released some kind of super buffed up mega monster that killed everything. And while Aaron was being super broody, Halstar showed up and struck a deal. Halstar struck a deal with Aaron and said that if he could find a party and delve into his dungeon that he had created in the Undermountain and get to the end, he would reward all of those that completed the dungeon with a wish. Aaron saw this as an opportunity to undo the wrongs that had been done on his own city of Everesca and set out to try and gather a party to conquer the dungeon. Cut to the Troll Skull Tavern, partially owned by Aaron and his wonderful friend Blair, who's serving drinks to two mysterious strangers.
I'm
One
sorry.
of which is Lightsey, the human druid, and the other of which, myself, Martivir, the dragonborn cleric, nursing some drinks.
I'm
Well,
sorry, Ben.
both-
I gotta stop you for a moment. You got a little brown on your nose. I'm just saying.
And I need to stay in Blair's good books.
You're already
And
in the bad books.
the reason I need to stay in Blair's good books, Martivir Ornari, the cheeky dragonborn that he is, tried to leave the tavern without paying his bar tab. And was very swiftly met with punishment as such. So then Aaron, Lightsey, Martivir, and was Lucan with us at this point?
Mhm.
Yes, Lucan was. And Lucan all went out in search of another one of Aaron's friends, Yaz.
Friends.
Who... Friend. Well, as far as Martivir knows, friend. went out in search of Yaz to help flesh out the party. And that's when we ended up at a terrible, terrible, terrible bar that I don't even remember the name of.
Oh, neither
All of-
do I.
That's how terrible it is. And there we had a brief run-in with the one and only Volo, known for writing such books as Volo's Guide to... What's it called?
Monsters.
No! Well, there's some things I didn't take note of. And eventually, after shaking free vote, we managed to recruit Yaz. And all of us decided that we had sufficient motivation and a sufficient lack of sanity to delve into the Underground and try and complete Halaster, the Mad Mage's obscene task. So we all headed to the Yawning Portal, in which we decided to meet up with Darnin and gain as much information as we could about the Undermount, the Mad Mage's dungeon, before we delved into the depths. And all we were able to find out was there's nothing we can find out, because the dungeon itself changes as if by magic all the time. By spooky magic spells. And after preparing ourselves with equipment and such as much as we could, we decided to delve into the dungeon with very little clue of what would lie before us.
Okay,
And then my computer died.
And then we...
oh, so, okay, can I say, I kind of want Ben to give all the summaries from now on.
Yeah, he's good at
I agree.
He's, also, just all that low-key shade he was throwing is all... I think that was, like, my favorite part of it.
it. Okay, so before we
Oh,
start,
man.
is it easy enough to see the game screen on the stream? Like, can you identify the people? Stuff.
Yeah, kind of.
I can, on my phone, I currently just have it like this, so
Yeah.
no.
No. Yeah, like that's my problem.
looks
Is
fine
that
to
the
me.
preview I have is like a small corner of my screen. So
Who's that
So,
asshole at
if-
the top left?
If it's enlarged, yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can make it.
like if you full screen it, you probably can see it fine. So that's
Yeah.
fine. That's what I wanted
Yeah,
to check.
yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah, we're good.
It's almost as if I only have Twitch open on my phone for the chat.
Yeah,
Exactly.
fair enough. Alrighty
Yes.
then.
We resume here in this
We
random-ass
resume.
hallway after...
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
so
entered
put it-
the dungeon.
We entered in this room, and then we went down to here, and we gave up because blue screen problems. But
There
now,
are no longer blue screen problems.
Fourth wall technical difficulties.
yeah.
No, there are problems with the computer not booting up in general.
Hooray!
Yeah. All right, so let's move on, shall we? I guess we just kind of keep walking in at our own pace. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Apparently so.
I'm just gonna kind of.
Yep.
I'm gonna let Aaron
And-
do something.
What Aaron would see before him, where he is right now.
Our impending
Yeah.
doom.
Yeah, okay, there he is. I was wondering when he would move on my end.
Oh,
I'm still waiting.
I
There it
see.
goes.
I see things.
Yeah.
I do see that.
Yeah, but ignore those for a moment. What Aaron sees right now is in this hallway, he would say that about every 10-foot section of the wall has a 9-foot high, 4-foot wide, deep door-shaped recess containing a carving of a demon.
Right.
And each
okay.
relief depicts a different kind of demon.
Oh, that's pleasant.
And you would see a Kenku skeleton lying on the floor, pointing one of its arms towards a relief of a Nalfashni demon on the south wall.
Lovely.
Right around.
Can
I don't remember how to do the boop.
Can I make an Arcana check on the doors?
An Arcana check?
Yeah, I want to see if there's anything magic.
Yes, you can certainly try.
Okay, that's a 14.
You don't believe there's anything magic about it.
Okay.
Well.
I'm gonna.
Am I
make
gonna
sure that-
believe or am I gonna know?
I'm really nervous about these statues. I say out loud.
Think there's something weird about him?
Something doesn't feel right.
Alright, fine. Detect magic.
Okay.
I was gonna say a perception check, but sure, detect magic works.
Yeah. Detect magic does work, and it tells you that there is nothing magical about the carvings. They're not statues; they're carvings.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope, just carvings.
I feel much more at ease. You can never be too careful with this.
Why do you think she has detect magic?
Yeah.
Shall we progress forward?
Yep.
Okay. Let's.
I mean, I'm sure you all have noticed something that's forward at this point.
There's
Yeah.
there's something lurking amongst the pillars.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Are we not
Let me
supposed to
just-
see that?
No, you're fine seeing it.
Okay.
But
I am just not looking up the stats for anything. Ignore me.
Quite well, it doesn't know the stats.
What? Do I need to roll perception?
Yeah, it would be nice to roll perception.
All things considered, I believe I have the best dark vision of the party, so.
Considering I don't have dark vision, that would be correct.
Yeah. Considering you're the only one who doesn't have dark vision.
Oh.
I don't
Hey,
have dark
you know-
vision.
Hey,
Oh, that's right.
Uh,
Chris doesn't.
All right.
hey,
Okay.
that was me. Oh, that was me and Waterdeep. Blair was the only one that didn't have dark vision.
Yeah.
Things are dark.
Which
I
is
cannot.
not the greatest thing with the highest one with the highest passive perception not having dark vision.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Pretty fun.
Okay.
It's pretty standard
So-
for our groups though.
In fact, are these corridors lit right now?
I assume you've lit a torch or something.
Yeah, most likely.
I assume
we
you
might have
a
actually in
torch to light. What have you done?
I
have-
I have torches.
Yeah, but I believe Ben has a cantrip for that.
I do.
I
I
believe
was
he literally just has to light
about
it.
to say. I was just about to say it doesn't matter because I cast light. And
Oh.
I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna cast it on my armor, so light radiates from me.
Yay! Make
Yes.
yourself a big lit up target.
Oh, hold up. Is there anything on the ground nearby me?
I get Ben.
Like a rock?
Well,
Or
there's
like-
the Kenku skeleton I mentioned.
Can I take the skull? And can I cast light on the skull?
You can, but remember, you only have 2 hands and you have a weapon and a shield.
Can I cast it on the skull and hand it to someone?
Yes.
Yes.
Who wants a skull? I'm gonna like pick up the skull, cast light on it. I've like laid my weapon and shield down next to the skull, pick it up, cast light, and I can like toss it in my hand and it's like, who wants the light sword?
And congratulations. If you haven't noticed the bugbears by now, they've certainly noticed you.
Well, I was gonna roll. See if I can.
Ben.
If I notice this.
Who wants the light source?
That's pretty good.
So, in other words, I think it's about time to roll some initiative, don't
Yeah.
you think?
Yep.
Okay, so where was the skeleton? Where's the skeleton in the corridor in like relation to the party?
Yeah, let me
Ooh,
just
okay.
move you to where you
Yeah,
would be at
yeah.
this point. You would
Just
be
drag
about
them.
here. Good luck.
Oh, I'm right at the front.
Whoops!
and holding a glowing skull.
Oops.
So we're just putting our initiative in Discord chat like usual, right?
Discord chat, yeah.
And by Discord chat, you mean I'm gonna put it in the Roll20 chat because I can't access it.
Okay. Oh, that's a really nice roll. What's my?
Actually, Roll20 chat makes more sense anyway.
Okay, look to me.
Oh, hey, good news. Ben and I got real fucking high on our.
It's almost like I can see everything.
Okay, and what's their dex modifier?
They're bugbear, so
No.
not terribly high.
And then I also
Yeah,
need to roll.
okay.
things.
So...
Oh, Lucan's also got a 20. So, Lucan has higher dex than me, so he goes first.
Yeah.
I mean, we could take some bugbears. It's fine. I assume by
No,
this
we-
point I have seen the bugbears.
I don't know. Roll a perception check. With
Like,
disadvantage because you're
Aw.
currently staring at a bright light source you picked up.
I'm assuming by this point I've probably noticed the bugbears and am able to warn everybody.
Yes, you've noticed the bugbears.
I'm just going to warn everybody.
Okay, I
Hey
definitely.
guys, we've got bugbears.
So I like to think that I'm like standing there with the skull, like, who wants the light? And then you're like, bugbears! And I'm like,
Pretty much.
Shit! And I look over my shoulder and I'm like, shit!
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening right now.
Yeah. Okay. And let me just write HP real quick.
Oop.
There we go. So, it starts out with Lucan's turn.
Right.
Okay.
And remember, each tile is 5 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. What's
I need to start looking at
what's
spells.
Lucan's like main combat style, Zach? Because I've not played as a rogue before.
Daggers.
He throws daggers.
Throws daggers, so And
Why do you
daggers-
think he has so many daggers?
how much range do they have? Like 16. I don't know
30
how
feet?
many daggers he has. I asked you for this information. You didn't give it to
You
me.
should. You have the character sheet.
It has nothing on it, Zach.
It has the daggers.
It has the profile. I don't think it has the number.
Yes, it does.
Okay, well... Oh, hang on. It's not giving me
Look in-
the...
Look in the inventory underneath the attacks, and it should say how many daggers he has, which I
Okay.
believe is 20 regular daggers, and like 20 plus 1 daggers.
That's a
Gotcha.
lot of daggers.
Shouldn't it give me like a movement thing?
A movement speed?
Your movement speed is 30.
Yeah, but like normally
remember,
Rob's
doesn't it
not
like
used to this character sheet.
doesn't it like arrow out from where you're going to measure like how far it is, or is that another?
Snap to
thing?
center is
Oh no, you're thinking of, the snap to center. You can,
Aha.
Oh,
Perfect.
you mean on
Wait.
roll 20? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So Lucan's
Alright, so
speed
that-
is 30.
remember he can bonus action to dash. So
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. He can bonus action dash, so he can go 60 feet.
Okay, so we can bonus cunning action, bonus action.
so he can get up
fastest
here
range of
to any of
hide.
these squares.
Yeah, any of those
okay.
4 squares.
So he can get right up there,
Yep.
or he could get like to here and. I'm gonna move him to like here, and then maybe do like a hide action. Cause like, what's the range of like throwing daggers? Like it should be like, like 30 feet or so, right?
I
So
think it's
Yeah.
30 to 60.
yeah. So
Yeah, 30 to 60.
How are you guys doing that drag thing?
2060.
So on the 20
Click on your character and drag.
Well, no, on the left side, on the toolbar, there's the ruler in the circle.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh.
If you click on your character and drag, you move your character.
Oh, wait. I'd automatically switch mine to the snap to center thing, so I just
Oh, yeah.
assumed it did that for everyone.
yeah. So that should be about where it was, and then do like a hide action, which would mean it would hide, which means then he can get like bonus damage on attack next time.
Okay,
I think,
so
right?
you need to roll stealth.
Which he gets plus 11 to. So
An absurd number, yes.
Yeah, yeah, he does. So he gets a 17 because I didn't roll very high, but he gets a
Oh, wow.
massive freaking modifier.
So, despite the fact that normally there would be very little to hide in this hall, he, as he's looking for a place to hide, sort of stumbles through a secret door.
Oh!
Secret door, secret door.
Well, that's lucky. Hang on. So what's up here? Well,
God damn it.
interesting.
Rob has a tendency of accidentally finding secret doors.
This has happened
Yes.
to me twice now.
Great.
Okay. Well. Can you see anything else through the? Well, I guess. Yeah. Is I guess there's no other monsters that you can see through that door from where he stood. So
There's certainly nothing else you can see.
no. So yeah, he'd probably just stay behind the door, kind of. Well, I say behind the door, like in the doorway, like hiding there.
Yeah. Okay. And now that it's done being Lucan's turn, it's obviously Brandon's turn.
Okay. So, go up to about there. Fortunately, that's not really far enough to get anything with any of my spells. So. Yeah, so I'm gonna take my hand crossbow and try and shoot.
They've both got pretty good cover from where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not great.
Tell you what, then. I'm gonna stay back here. I'm gonna ready an action.
Yeah.
As soon as one of them pops out from cover, I'm gonna take a shot.
Yep, and that'll move
Yeah,
you
one
to
of them.
that order in the initiative list.
Yeah. Since I can't really do anything on this count, let's try and move somewhere where I can do something.
Yep, and again, to no one's surprise, it's Ben's turn now.
Yeah. Right. Can I have a glowing skull in my hand.
You've got a
Can-
glowing skull in one hand.
I got a glowing skull in one hand. Okay, I'm gonna say that I have my shield in the other, and that right now.
That's the
It's-
good call because the shield is your spellcasting focus.
Yep. So I have the shield right now in one hand, and I have a skull in the other. And right now, it's my mace that's on the ground. And so, can I use an action to throw the skull and pick up my mace?
I'd say you have to use an action to throw the skull, but you could use
I
your
would
move
say
action
you
to
could
pick
use
it
your
up.
bonus action to pick up the
Okay.
mace.
Wow,
I
you're
wanna-
being a lot more generous than I am.
I want to throw the skull into the room with the pillars.
Okay.
To create like a glowing
Roll
light.
just
yeah.
a base d20. Because that
Okay.
technically is an improvised weapon check.
16.
16. Cool. You get a good chuck into that room, and you don't manage to shatter the skull on any of the pillars.
Yes. I'm gonna use my bonus action to pick up my mace,
Yep.
and
now you just
then-
have your movement.
and I am going to. I didn't mean to do that. Where do I want? Oh, is talking a free action?
Technically.
Can I ask Yas and Lucan if we're intending to go through this secret door, or are we going to kill some bugbears?
Well, you need to roll a perception check to see if you even noticed Lucan.
Damn it!
Lucan is hidden, so
That's Oh no!
Can't see him.
There's no way that I'm gonna roll that because I just got a 13. So there's no way I'd be able to see Lucan because Lucan hid.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can see. Oh, did anybody see Lucan?
Probably not, honestly.
Nope.
Okay, well, part of you has no idea that there's a secret door, so I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna move to the base of the stairs, and that's where I'm gonna chill.
Okay.
Alright, did you throw the skull into the room?
Yes.
I did.
The room
which
is not lit
lit.
up.
Yes.
So, I don't know if you can add a light source into the room, but
Making things harder.
like you don't have to. Like,
I mean, it's not technically light sources, so I'll just reveal the area.
okay, so we
Oh,
know
yeah.
like the general size of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, let there be light.
So yeah, now that Ben's turn is done, it is the turn of this guy. And how far away is this guy from Ben?
35 feet.
5 feet, so he can actually move right next to Ben.
Cool. I see you
Have
guys
asked
out. It's
you.
like, oh, I got you, motherfucker.
Have asked you, you bug bastard.
Yep. So what are you doing with your prepared action?
I'm shooting him with my hand crossbow.
Hell yeah. Oh, this is good. I hope this hits.
I also hope this hits. Okay, that's a 17 on the die, so...
Well, I need to check. Yeah, that hits. It was a little closer than you would have enjoyed based on just the die, but
It was a 22 total, because I have a +5 with my hand crossbow. Okay. And since I hit him, I'm gonna pop one of my bardic inspiration dice to use psychic blades.
I knew you would.
Ooh. That sounds cool.
It is. So I get an additional 3d6 psychic damage on this attack.
I might not even need to attack this motherfucker.
I don't know. Bugbears are actually surprisingly tanky for what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 1d6 plus 2, the piercing damage. 4 damage for the piercing.
4 for the piercing. Okay.
But Dex is not my high stat.
Yeah.
Better on the psychic. 13 psychic damage.
Okay, so the bugbear is in fact bloodied.
Alright, so below half.
Ooh.
However, it's not dead.
I know it's not. I wasn't expecting to be able to. I wasn't gonna one-shot this thing unless I.
Yeah.
Also, keep in mind, that's bad for you, because if I crit, that means I just straight up decide when I get to use my psychic
I have a
blades.
plan.
So the bugbear just runs up to Ben with its morning star, and it rolls to hit. And what's the bonus to hit? I don't think an 18 hits you.
I have an armor class of 20.
Yeah. So it
'Cause I'm holding-
swings at you with its giant morning star and manages to, since it got hit by the crossbow bolt, it just sort of barely goes above your head.
Ooh.
Whoop.
Thank God.
He wasn't expected to get shot.
He's like, oh! Ah!
Yeah.
Also, he
Lets out a
wasn't,
few curse
wasn't-
words when it does get shot.
also,
Because I
he
want to
wasn't-
remind you, bugbears speak common.
Also, he wasn't expecting the psychic disturbance to go through his brain either
Yeah.
when he got shot.
No one ever expects that. No
No
one
one ever expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Cool. Now that the bugbear's turn is done, and Brandon's turn order is moved, it is now Rob's turn.
Okay, neat. Back on to Aaron. Let me. I can go up to here.
Any of those 4 squares, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think... Yeah, I'm gonna move on up. So we'll go to 3, 4, 5, 6. So like that. Can I see anything else in the room other than the one that is fighting Martavir?
Well, on your screen, you clearly see the other bugbear that's sort of hiding behind a pillar.
Yeah.
But those are the only 2 creatures you would see in that room.
Okay. In which case, I will... yeah, in which case I will fire an arrow at that one.
At the one behind the pillar that's got lots of cover? Or the one behind Mardavir that's got lots of Mardavir cover.
It's got lots of Mardavir in the way. Let's shoot at the one that's not got Mardavir in the way.
I was gonna say, Martavir likes one of those more than the other.
Okay, roll to hit, and I don't actually remember how cover works, Brandon.
I think if he's got
I would go ahead and call that 3/4 cover.
yeah, so basically you roll percentile, and
Yep.
if it's 75 or lower, it hits the cover. I'm not sure if that's how it's done in book, but that's how I always do it.
Makes enough sense to me. Well, Rob, let me know once you've made your attack roll.
Yep.
I would also say if on the off chance he rolls a nat 20, it just hits.
Yeah, I agree there.
But
But he clearly didn't roll a nat 20.
Nope, I get a 16.
Cool. You put your arrow right into the pillar and it breaks on impact.
Okay.
So that was Rob's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now it is the turn of this guy who can't actually move that far. So he'll move here and throw his javelin at the guy who just tried to shoot him.
Oh.
Oh, thank God.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, remember you're rolling at disadvantage.
I know. Which means I wouldn't have hit anyway. So he throws his javelin, and it, from his eyes, it seems to just pass right through you.
Yep.
Damn.
Rob has a cloak of displacement.
Good to know. That's fucking cool.
It stops working for a time if he actually does get hit.
If someone hits me, it stops working until it gets to my go again, and then it starts working again.
I only let Rob get that because he had an absurd amount of money.
Yeah.
It's true.
Nope, had.
Not anymore.
No, I'm sure you bled him for every gold you could.
Yeah.
And now it is finally Chris's turn.
So,
And I can tell how prepared he was because he immediately started checking
Probably.
distances.
move right about here,
Yep.
and then. Okay, so.
So then go click the cursor icon and then just drag it over there. Yep. And from this distance, I'm assuming you have spells that will hit.
Oh yeah. I'm going to cast my Chill Touch cantrip on the one that just threw the javelin.
Isn't Chill touch based?
No,
No, that's right, because it has the...
Yeah.
no.
It
Chill
sort of technically is, because it summons a spectral, like, skeletal
Yes,
hand.
but it has a range of up to 120 feet.
Yeah.
That's a long arm.
So, yeah, make your ranged spell attack roll.
Okay, that will be an 18 to hit,
And an 18 is, in fact, a hit.
and that will be 2d8 necrotic damage.
2d8
that's
necrotic damage.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. So... The nice... Oh. Hold on.
Very good.
Oh.
Ben, did you just blow the fuse? Your bulb's just gone. You just blew your fuse, didn't you? On the bulbs.
The bulb just went in my light. So right now you're gonna have to put up with the lighting from my computer face and my window.
Mood lighting. Atmospheric.
It's like I'm actually in a dungeon.
Hey, I can match that. Alexa, turn the light off.
Okay.
I mean, you're still really well lit up, though.
Yeah.
That's
Because
because I have 2 screens.
Yeah, hold on a moment. I'm gonna do the same.
Mood lighting.
Brandon's lighting is still the same. I don't even know if he turned his light off or not.
That's because I'm situated in front of a big asshole window.
Yeah, and it's
and it's
daytime where
Florida.
you are. It's nighttime for us.
Yeah.
It's fucking dark out.
And it's Florida. Anyway, Alexa, turn the light on.
Okay.
It
Alexa, go
goes-
fuck yourself.
Yep. That was the end of Chris's turn, so it is now all the way back to Lucan's turn.
Lucan finds himself in this weird hallway.
Yes, and what Lucan sees in here, let me read the room's description. So there's an unadorned wooden armor stand in the middle of the room with a faintly glowing longsword stabbed into it.
Right,
And at the
okay.
base of the stand lie the skeletal remains of a hand amid stains of dried blood.
Okay.
You hear echoes of distant voices occasionally filling the room,
Okay.
and that's basically it.
I am concerned.
This feels
Okay.
like a come back to later moment.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
moment with fighting things. Okay.
And I will tell you, now that there's an ally within 5 feet of one of those creatures, you would get sneak attack.
Cool.
You're welcome.
And you should be able to move to a tile where you would be able to attack it without getting without having Martivir being cover, basically.
Beefy
Yeah, if you
Dragonborn
go like
boy.
a square up, you would be able to get it. If you basically hug that square on the wall, you would get
Yeah,
it.
if you
pretty
hug
easily.
the
Thing
wall.
on here. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you hug
I'll do
the
it.
wall, you wouldn't.
It's alright. You've got to bear in mind, I'm playing a class that I've never played with a character that I haven't played up until now. It's just been thrust on
Yep.
me with half of the info.
It's fine. It's all about improv. It's all about improv.
Don't worry.
That's all D&D is.
Once my desktop's in working order, I plan to give you the info on the magic items he bought before coming down here.
That'd be nice. We're gonna.
Need my desktop back in working order because, for starters, like, yeah.
Oh, Zach, it won't let me move through the wall again.
Oh, right.
I was like, why won't it let me move? Somebody's knocking on my door. I'll be right back.
Who's that knocking at the door?
Who is it? No answer.
It's
Who is it?
It's looking,
No
trying to
answer.
get back in. Am I at the door? Guys? So while we have a spare moment, I'd like to say, God damn! I can't believe I already messed up and got us into.
It's fine.
Hey, don't worry about it. You didn't, tie someone up and then go back on your.
I
board
mean-
before you did anything to them and forgot to gag them.
Yeah, yeah. Blair
It's
never
fine.
did that.
I have a plan that I'm hoping is going to finish off.
Well, that bugbear, or the other bugbear, might get finished off by Lucan once Rob gets back.
That's a fair point.
'Cause
I'm
remember,
hoping.
sneak attack is a lot of damage.
I'm hoping he
Attack
goes
is
for
what?
the one. I'm hoping he goes for the one that isn't me.
That
You
was
see,
the
thing
police.
is, to get sneak attack, you have
That was the
to go
police.
for the.
That was the police.
This is the sound of the police.
That was the sound of the police knocking at
Yeah.
my door, that's for sure. It's
They've
fine.
come
They
for
wanted
you,
to find someone nearby. They've been around for a good portion of the day. So.
Tell them where I am and I cut you.
He's in Glasgow. Quickly.
Anyway, right, where were we? Lucan's go. Lucan has
Lucan.
moved to
Yeah,
the spot.
and Lucan could hit either of those guys with his
With his
daggers. he
daggers?
throws.
Okay.
I'm
And
fairly
remember,
certain
the
because the
stats-
other one has an.
The stats on the attack section are for the +1 daggers, so just remove one from attack and hit if you
Okay.
don't use those.
Okay.
I'm also fairly certain because you hit on the previous turn, you should be able to get your sneak attack even if you hit the other one.
Yeah,
Because
you'll
it
get your
wouldn't
sneak
know
attack
it's there.
either way.
So your call where this goes.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. So, what is it? Does he throw 1 or 2 daggers? Is it just 1?
Technically, you could throw 2,
He could throw 2, technically.
but you only get sneak attack on 1.
You only get sneak attack once.
On the first one. Okay. Alright,
Lucan
we'll...
typically throws 1, so... Like, how I played him was he typically threw 1 so he could save his bonus action for something else.
Fair.
Okay. Okay.
Like, you could have used your bonus action to go another 30 feet if you wanted.
Yeah. And you can do that at any point. So, like, I could attack and then move 30 feet.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. In which case, yeah, I'll throw a dagger at yeah, we'll throw a dagger at the one on Mardavir, I guess. From there, I should be able to get an easy shot.
Just
on
free
it,
him
so-
up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is a D20 to hit.
Yep.
He gets +9.
Yeah.
God damn.
So he gets the...
Oh no, he gets +8
Proficiency.
if it's not the +1.
He gets +8, but another +1 because it's a magic dagger.
Okay. So yeah, I rolled a 19 on the die, so
That's a hit.
it's
That is very
28. 28's a hit. 27's also a hit, but I am assuming you're using the +1 dagger.
Yeah, yeah. And then D4 damage, which I
Plus
get
your sneak
2
attack
on,
damage.
plus- how much is sneak attack? Like a D6?
It should be in the features and traits section. I have the sneak attack dice there somewhere.
Sneak attack. Extra
Is it
3d6.
3? Yeah, 3d6.
Okay. So an extra 3d6, which is 6, 3, and 5. So
Okay, this
9,
thing's
10,
dead.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 damage.
Well,
Jesus Christ. Sneak attack.
Yeah, this thing is dead.
good God.
However-
He is a
As it dies, its skull sort of opens up, and this thing crawls out.
Oh god damn it.
It's
Oh,
the
God.
Devourer!
I am okay. You know what? This is okay. This is okay because I'm right next to it, and I want to make sure that it's dead. So,
Yes, and because Brandon's turn order is moved due to him readying an action, it is now your turn, Ben.
it's me. Okay, so this thing is right in front of me, right?
Yes, an intellect devourer just crawled out of the skull of this bugbear that you were fighting.
By Bahamut! I am not happy about this. Right, question about inflict wounds.
Yes.
When it says touch, can the touch be the end of my mace touching its face?
That's a good question.
Does that count?
You can use inflict wounds, yes.
Yes, in which case I am going to use inflict wounds and do as much as I can to this damn thing. As soon
Okay.
as I, yeah. So it's
Well-
a melee spell attack anyway. So
Yes.
Yeah, what spell slot are you gonna use? 'Cause
oh,
you
you know what? Fuck it, I'm using a 3rd level spell slot.
bought this thing!
I don't care. I'm using a 3rd level spell slot, which means it is another above first, so that's another 2d10, so it'll be 5d10 necrotic damage if it hits. Okay.
Yeah.
Dice, don't fail me now.
That's enough that on an average roll it should kill the thing.
So that's 60. So then the modifier is the +7, that's the spell attack, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, in which case, 23.
That hits.
hit it.
23.
We know from experience, you hit it.
They only
And
have
then-
an armor class of 12. You hit it.
In which case, I need to roll some d10s. So that is a... Oh, that's a 6 and a 5. 11. And that's an 8 and a 2, so that's 21.
That's
And
already
what-
killed it.
Okay, and
It
then...
went squish.
And the last one was a 10, so...
You basically,
You squished
what I
it.
basically found is you basically just prodded this thing with your mace,
it went-
and then it just started to decay.
Yeah, basically.
Be
You just
gone!
sort of- You just sort of scream at it and poke it with your mace, and it just withers away.
Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna cast light. Ah, 1 minute. I hope this lamp still works. Oh god damn it. But yeah, that thing is fucking dead.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes, it is.
You killed it.
And I'm glad.
Yeah. Why would you be glad you killed an intellect devourer?
Huh.
I can't imagine. Aaron doesn't know firsthand.
So, intellect devourer.
So, because that bugbear and the intellect devourer are dead. Hey, it's
Let
now
there be
Rob's
light.
turn.
Is it?
Cool. My turn.
Oh, you're right.
No, because you
Brandon's
went. No, because I shot it. It moved. Brandon then.
It's Brandon's
triggered.
turn.
Isn't that how it
No, I
works?
shot at the other one.
Oh, you shot at the. Okay.
I went before you. That's the
Yeah.
one I shot at. The one that was just killed.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's the one I finished off.
And it's
Or
Brandon's
that's the one.
turn.
So,
I'm glad I got the intellectual shot.
I,
It's a 3rd level spell slot down the drain for now though. But it's
That is
worth
true.
it.
Yeah.
The thing is, we've probably got another one to fight in a
Yeah.
second.
That's fine. Because I have other 3rd level spells. Oh
there's
no, I
something I'm
don't.
curious about.
Okay, then.
Oh no, I do. I've got one more 3rd level spell slot. Fine. Fine.
So any spell I cast on it will be technically affecting the bugbear, not the intellect devourer, right? Assuming this one has one. That's the assumption I'm proceeding under.
Assuming it has an intellect devourer, yes, it would only affect the bugbear.
How high is this ceiling?
Oh no. I know what. Oh.
You know it's good when the DM says, "Oh no."
Yep.
I mean, it's not as though we didn't literally discuss this earlier.
The ceiling's about 25 feet high, I believe. The moment when it just dawns on me what his plan is and why
That's
he
a
asked.
D6 per 10 feet. That's basically free damage. Fuck it, I'll do it. I'm gonna cast one of my once-a-day uses. My once-a-day use of levitate on the bugbear.
Oh, that's interesting.
I see where this is going.
Let's hope he doesn't figure out how to burp to make himself go down again.
Now, here's the thing. This could fail. This could fail. So, because he has to make a con save.
Yes. Good news is, for you all, it didn't fail. He failed his con save quite miserably.
Cool. So now he is. I am going to put him.
If you had a +0 to your magic spellcasting ability, he would have failed.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So I basically just point my finger at this bugbear, and now he's suddenly 20 feet in the air.
Yep.
Interesting.
And now it's Rob's turn. And this bugbear is 20 feet in the air,
Quite helpless.
already lost its only throwing weapon.
Just gonna kind of
This-
like turn to Yaz and like, do you want
Almost
me to
feel
shoot
bad.
it, or what was your plan
Yes!
here?
Kill the bastard!
All right. Yeah, I go to shoot it then. I guess. Can I still get a good line from here, or do I need to move closer?
You would need to move a little closer because of the ceiling in the area you're in.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so we'll move to the base of the steps, because that should.
Yeah, and
allow
at
me
that
then
point
to-
you can easily get a clear shot.
Yeah. And we'll shoot him again. Back to. Okay. So I got a 18. 12 plus 6. 18.
Well, that's a hit.
Cool.
Nice.
And then we do D8 damage.
Demar.
So 6 plus 3, so 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay, so it's this bugbear's turn, and it's suddenly just floating 20 feet in the air, no throwing weapon, and it's bloodied.
This bugbear's having a poor day. Is having a bad day.
Its options are slim.
So the bugbear just tries to throw its morning star as an improvised attack.
All right, who's it throwing it at?
Mardavir.
Of course it is.
Well, instead it sort of just hits the dead intellect devourer.
It just splats into the dead intellect devourer. I just wiped the remains of the intellect devourer off my face, like, nasty.
And that's about all that it can do because Brandon made sure to only levitate it 20 feet instead of 25, so it can't crawl along the ceiling.
Hey, I actually didn't choose to do that. I can only move it up to 20 feet.
Fair enough. Okay, Chris.
Okay. I'm going to move there next to Aaron, which I'm assuming will put me roughly 60 feet from it, from what I'm seeing. And then I'm going to cast Ice Knife as a second level spell.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love how
And
you're a
that's-
druid somehow, yet you have Chilling Touch and Ice Knife.
Poor druids are weird, man.
Yeah,
Peculiar one.
that's like 26 to hit.
Well, that's certainly a hit.
Okay, and
Oh,
since that's a
gonna hurt.
second level spell, that's what D10. It has to make a Dex saving throw. And if
Yeah.
it fails the Dex saving throw, it'll take an additional 3d6 cold damage.
So, what's your spell save modifier?
The 15, I believe.
Okay, it succeeds the saving throw.
Alright, so it doesn't take the 3.
Doesn't take the cold damage.
Okay, so it's just 1d10 piercing.
Yep.
3 damage.
3 damage. I wondered when Chris's dice luck would return.
Pretty much as soon as combat broke out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he rolled a 26 to hit.
Who's that
Yeah, but that's when he rolls
Pokemon?
low damage. You know that's how
True.
that works.
True. Anyway, Rob, it is Lucan's turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just heard in my ear, who's that Pokemon?
Come on.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's an intellect devourer.
Woo!
Yeah. Oh no.
Alright, Lucan's turn. Lucan's only ranged thing is the dagger, correct? So...
Even his one spell is touch because it's mending.
Yeah. So I guess he'll throw just a normal dagger at it.
Okay. Roll to hit then.
And stuff. That went way under my thing, but that's fine. 14 plus 8 is
That's a
more
hit.
than enough.
That's a hit.
And he just does a D4
Yeah, just a D4 plus his
modifier,
dex.
which is plus 6. So he does 9 damage.
Yep. So this thing just dies in midair, and due to the levitate spell, it stays up there.
The floating corpse of a bugbear.
An intellect devourer crawls out of its skull, and let's see if it can stay up on the body. 8 plus 2, that's only a 10, it falls.
Oh boy. Full damage.
Cool. So that's d6 for every 20 feet, for every 10 feet.
Yep.
So
Starting at
2d6
20
damage.
feet as well, I believe.
Yeah.
So that's 2d6 damage right there. Whew.
Something
It
tells
did
me
not
it-
take that fall too well, but it is not yet bloodied either.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh god,
So-
poor intellect devour brain.
Now, Ben, it's your turn. And a
Okay.
second intellect devourer has just fallen onto the floor.
I don't like these things, and this thing is not making me happy. So guess
I'd
where I'm
imagine it's
moving.
probably prone too.
No, actually, that's when I get the crit.
Of course.
Ha! Well, I am gonna move right here. I'm gonna move right there, and
Yeah.
I am going to unleash my breath weapon. I don't like this thing, which
Cool.
I believe is a 15-foot cone
Cone.
of cold.
Yes.
15-foot cone of cold, which is a DC 14 saving.
DC 14, what kind
Yeah.
of saving throw?
Wisdom,
Wisdom.
which I'm
No,
realizing might have been a bad idea.
Is it wisdom?
Against an intellect.
You know,
That's yeah. Wisdom's weird for.
I
No,
think
wisdom's
it's a
your
concept.
spellcasting modifier, but the saving throw
It's
will
either-
be
it's
different
either-
for.
it's
every-
either
Oh, is it?
dex or
Oh no,
con.
sorry. I'm lying. It's Constitution. It's Constitution. I thought it was.
Constitution?
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
it's a
DC
cold,
14
it's a
con
con.
save.
Well, this is just semantics because either way it passed.
Well, it's gonna take
Well,
half
it's
damage then. And that's 2d6, and it did 8 damage, so it takes 4 damage. 4 cold damage.
Okay.
You got this, Ben.
So
Oh, yeah.
now it is bloodied.
Hope rides alone. You don't got this.
Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm now realizing. Damn it, that was an action, and I moved, which is an action, which means I have 4 actions. Oh, good. Nope, because it's not dead.
Nope.
Yeah, but it's not
Whoops.
quite its turn yet either because you've still got Brandon's turn,
Yep.
which it
I
now
need to
is.
double check what saving throw this is. It probably doesn't have great wisdom. I'm gonna at least. Yeah, I'm gonna get in front of Luke in here real quick.
I want to ask something real quick.
Hmm?
Is the cleric the only one with a protection from good and evil spell?
No.
I have a scroll
Yes.
that does it.
I have a me that does it.
Okay. So you all should be fine if something happens.
Oh, that's comforting.
So yeah, I'll move forward and then I'll point this thing and just go, "Ha! Not very agile for a walking brain, are ya?" Vicious mockery. So it's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. And that's not very high on the dice, but what are their stats? Okay. So it fails.
Cool. So it's gonna take 2d4 psychic damage.
2d4 psychic damage.
So that's 6 damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack. If that becomes relevant.
Well, it might become relevant because it's still alive.
All right.
Ben, have I ever told you how this party has a tendency to leave things on 1 hit point?
Oh God.
Well,
God
hey,
damn
good news,
it.
it's not its turn yet.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it is Rob's turn.
Okay.
Aaron's turn.
Aaron, kill this thing.
Well, Aaron can't get a clear shot from where he is.
No, I can't. Yeah, we'll move up and just shoot it, I guess. I can't, like, stow my bow. Well, I guess I could just drop the bow and then draw a sword. And then
Yeah.
just go and stab it. That'd probably be fine. So we'll do that. Do you wanna give me...
Oh, you've got to roll to attack.
Hang on. Finding me. There we are. I found me.
Under Lysy's name. Yeah.
Yeah. And auto attack. So what do I then? 14 plus 7, so 21.
14 would have been a hit.
Yeah. And then...
So you've already killed this thing, just by how
basically,
much?
yeah. What am I doing?
How much
8
insult to
damage
injury?
at the moment?
Well, it already had the insult. Now it's getting the injury.
Exactly.
Eh.
I would have done another 9 damage.
Okay. So, despite the fact that these things resist piercing damage, you absolutely hate these things with a passion, so you just run up to it with your sword and split it in half.
Yeah.
Nice.
Except it's slashing damage, so...
Same thing.
Yeah.
Still resists
Still
it.
resist.
Isn't it all?
That's
Isn't
fine.
it non-magical though?
True,
sorry?
actually. I believe it is only non-magical, but I can check.
Because that's true, yeah, because it's a +1 sword.
No, yeah, it is non-magical. So, doesn't matter there.
Either way,
you
it's
killed it.
fucking dead.
It's
Yeah.
dead.
All right, now the combat's over.
Congratulations.
Now
You
the combat's
survived
over.
the first combat, which
Now the combat's over. I'm looking at these invalid bars, just like, okay, I'm getting real fucking sick of these things.
Telling me.
I'm not a fan.
I gathered that. Okay. I guess Lucan would go and recover his daggers.
yep. And Lucan can get those back just fine.
Yeah.
And you shot how many arrows?
2 arrows.
2 arrows, yeah. I avoided shooting.
One of those arrows broke when it hit the pillar,
Yes, it
but
did.
the other arrow... Yeah, the other arrow stayed intact.
Cool. So I
inside
can reclaim
the
that
bugbear corpse.
I have 19. Right.
You know what just occurred to me?
Yes.
I didn't actually up my concentration on levitate when it came around to my turn, so that corpse just immediately
Splats.
Oh,
right on. It would have flattened right on top of the insolent devourer, but
It's fine.
Like, you split it in half, and as you split it in half, the bugbear just goes and lands on top of it. Nice.
Okay. Alright, let's do an investigation. What's my investigation check?
are we doing investigation? I will
Yeah.
assist in that.
Yeah.
And since you're investigating, Lucan will as well, and
Yep.
he rolled an 11 on the dice for that.
Oh, well, that's a nat 20 for investigation.
Cool.
I'm gonna
17.
2. I'm of no assistance.
12.
22
So-
if you want to be specific.
Most of you are fixated on the northernmost pillar, right in this area, because now that the battle's over, you take a good look at it and you realize that there is the skeleton of a giant constrictor snake coiling up the top half of the pillar.
Okay.
I don't like
However,
that.
Mardavir is focused on the southernmost pillar,
Oh,
which has a loose stone in the bottom.
okay. I'm gonna point that out to everyone and be like, hey, stop with your snake shit. There's something wrong with that pillar.
And I'll be like, what do you mean something's wrong with it?
I'm gonna point out the fact that there's something wrong with the bottom of it. Like, so is it like a case of like,
Make another
Oh.
investigation check specifically for the pillar.
okay, well, hey, that's a 17.
So there's a loose stone that looks like it's been moved in and out a lot, as if there's some sort of a secret compartment there or something.
Okay, in that case, I'm definitely going right over to that pillar and trying to move that thing.
You move the stone out easily enough, but the compartment inside is empty.
Damn it! Damn it! That's my reaction. I like move the stone. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Nothing in the compartment. However, it looked like there was something stored here at some point.
And
Okay.
remember, even during these things, to move your characters to the relevant locations. Because you
Right.
could see something on screen that you wouldn't see otherwise.
Oh, I see it. I'm going to relay the fact that there's a corridor leading out of... Like, there's 3 corridors leading out of this room.
Yeah, it seems to be a kind of like a central room.
I'm gonna have our
Yeah.
pillar near the northern part of this room. I'm gonna go up to this corner and have a quick peek around it.
Well, move your character up there.
hmm
And Lucan will relay what he found in this hidden room that, like, through the secret door, including the glowing sword stabbed into the training mannequin.
Okay.
I definitely want to have a look at that. Martavir's like, glowing sword.
Yeah,
That
I'll
sounds important.
I'll get Lucan to show me the way in, and we'll head in.
We would have moved about
And
there.
I am following Lucan.
Okay, so you all... I have to move you all since
You
it's
will,
through a secret
yep.
door.
Yep.
Oh hell, I'll go through too.
Ah! No, I'm not trying to resize Mardavir.
He's a
Make me
big boy
swole.
suddenly.
Well, it's clearly
Okay.
not wanting to do.
Rob, it looks like you crashed.
Looks like it crashed.
Huh?
Oh yeah, Rob's stream crashed.
Oof.
So be alright. Yeah.
And Chris, are you also going through the secret door?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't split up the party.
I mean, to be fair, you should never split it between it in such a way that there's only one person left, because that's when they get jumped.
Okay.
Yeah, I think OBS just.
Also, I
did
see-
that.
Sort of a spell or enchantment cast on it, but you can't quite tell what.
All
Can I
right.
tell if it's safe?
You can't
Okay.
quite tell what the spell or enchantment is.
That should be
You
back
know.
up now.
Let's bust out the Tet Magic. Let's see if we can learn
Yeah.
anything more.
Yes, with your detect magic, you can tell that the sword, in fact, is magical.
It is magical.
Detect Magic can actually tell me what school of magic it is, if it has one.
School. Okay.
Well, there's nothing specified in the book.
Arcana check.
Okay.
Arcana check, yes, roll your Arcana check, Brandon.
Okay, that's a 19 on the die.
A 19 on the die.
So that's a 21 total.
Okay. Well, based on your Arcana check and the fact that there's a skeletal hand on the floor underneath the sword, you believe that this sword may be cursed so that whoever wields it can't stop wielding it.
Oh.
I'm gonna recommend we don't take that.
Okay. That's scary. I'm glad I didn't just go up and grab it.
Yeah, no, part of
Yeah.
the reason why I'm like, no, before he does this again, Detect Magic, please. I wanna see if I can.
I'm assuming you've relayed this to the party.
Yeah, no, I just go, yeah, I'm pretty sure that thing's cursed.
Yes. And specifically, the only way that if Ben picked it up, he would have been able to drop it, because he physically wouldn't be able to drop it or sheath it, and if it was pried from his hands, it would teleport back into his hand. That's one way, yes. The other way would be a remove curse spell.
Interesting.
Guess who doesn't have Remove Curse? Guess who should probably maybe think of taking Remove Curse in the future?
I thought. God damn it. I don't even know if I know Remove Curse. But anyway.
Yeah, that sums it up. Okay.
Okay, so nobody wants to touch the sword. Is there anything else in this room that is of note?
Well, again, you hear echoes of distant voices, and now that someone's actually taking the time to investigate the room, you can tell that those noises are coming from some ventilation shafts in the ceiling.
Can I make out either what language they're speaking or what they're saying?
No.
Damn. Not even if I listen really closely.
Do any of us understand it, then, is the big
Yeah.
question.
Is it in a language any of us recognize?
Well, you can't even tell what they're saying, let alone discern what language it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like
It's
muffled just
Yeah,
noise.
it's not just, oh, it's a language you all don't know.
Yeah.
You all might know the language.
It's
It's
just
just so
muffled to the point we
distorted that you
make it
can't
out.
even figure that out. Got you.
It's
Exactly.
coming from a ventilation shaft.
Lucan would just say, these probably just lead into the city.
Quite possibly. We should keep moving. I feel like it's bad to stand around in one place too long in this place.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Is the only exit out of this room the secret door we came in? Apart from the
No, I assume this section up in the top left is also a doorway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd
So
be
that-
tempted to go out of that, or at least look
Yeah.
and make sure that it's safe
Yeah,
to
and
go
that
that
would
way.
that should lead out into the hallway I was looking down earlier.
In theory.
Do-do-do-do. Well, I guess the door's shut, that's why I can't see through it.
Yes, perhaps.
I'll check to make sure that the door isn't trapped or anything, and then I'll open it.
Yeah.
Get your 10-foot poles out.
Well, to check if it's trapped would be an investigation check.
Yep, and I rolled a good old 13 on that, so let's hope it's not trapped.
You don't believe it's trapped.
Okay.
And the others, I'm assuming the rest of you would move up behind him.
Yeah, so can I do
Yeah.
an investigation?
Yes, but you should actually like move your characters and Rob,
Oh.
move Lucan.
Yeah.
Alright.
Lucan is yours to move.
Let's see.
It's just taking its time.
That's only a 9 on my investigation check for the trap, so I don't see anything. If there
You
is.
also don't believe it's trapped.
That's a nat 20!
And Ben also doesn't believe it's trapped.
And, okay, so it's
Oh,
not
I
trapped.
was gonna say, that's a nat 20.
Well,
Good to know.
if the DM says you don't believe it's trapped, it's because
Okay.
you don't believe it's trapped.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's open the door.
Okay, just drag your character through.
Oh, does
Time
it-
for the
can I just
TPK.
sort of go through? Hang on, I'll wait for the roll 20 to catch up. Oh, that's not
Yeah,
Oh.
it doesn't seem to be working.
Yep, pretty sure we
Oh.
can't drag ourselves through this.
It must register that as a wall. Hold on, I need to move Aaron through. Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
and
Whoa.
it doesn't. I'm just gonna move the rest of you through because
Okay.
it clearly just leads back to that hallway. Yes,
Yeah,
is
it-
looking
it
down and
does.
there's nothing through.
That's what I figured. Okay.
Oh, I tried moving Mardavir, and he moved himself right back inside to that room.
I didn't mean to. Marvin likes it in there. The sword is glowy.
Yeah, he really wants the glowing sword that he
Like-
won't ever be able to put
Yeah,
down,
it's
even
like-
to use the bathroom.
It's the fact that he's like, in his head, he's like, don't touch it. You know that it's not good. You will never be able to put it down. But shiny.
to.
But shiny.
And you'll never be unprepared for combat.
It's true.
Don't tempt me like that.
There are pros to this sword, apparently.
Well, a pro, that it will always stay in your hand. But that's the same as the con.
Even when you're asleep, you're ready. Okay, right. We need to decide what direction we're gonna go in.
Yes, there's lots of directions to go.
I vote because we're
Uh,
already like on the northern corridor that we should go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should head. I agree.
Yeah.
North. North. it
Also
is.
says I'm just. I didn't like being near the back. I'm just behind Aaron.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
staying closer
Stick-
towards the.
Me being in the
middle
back
as well.
actually kind of screws me out of a lot of my actions in that combat, so I'm gonna stay closer to the front.
Okay.
So, Aaron, how about you lead the way?
I mean, that's kind of what I do.
So it's probably going to be Aaron, Yaz, me, Mardavir, then
Like,
Luke.
I'm not supposed to be a ranged guy. That's just my backup option. But in that combat, I ended up being a ranged guy because I was too far away because you rushed ahead.
Yeah, it's just that we fought the combat a lot sooner than we were supposed to.
Look, I needed something to light up, and there was a skull.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that there's now just a skull lying in the back because I've not dismissed.
It's just a glowing skull in the other room. Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Discord went
Yeah,
frozen
Yeah.
for
Went
a
wonky
second.
for a
Hey,
sec.
Yeah.
it had a little bit of a hiccup. Well,
That's all
we're
good.
gonna follow on through.
I will move myself as soon as thing catches up.
Yeah.
There.
Alrighty.
Okay.
All right.
This is opening
Alright.
up into a big room.
We can either go left or right.
Or another hallway.
It's a hallway. Left or right.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I'm at the back, okay? I can't see very well.
Was there anything I
But
can
you
see
can
to
literally
distinguish?
see everything the others can
Yeah.
see.
Is there anything I can see to distinguish what may be in either direction? I'll do a perception
Nope,
roll.
just generic hallway.
Just generic hallway? Okay. In
Left.
which case, left.
Okay.
I see you go by the rule of good adventurers go left.
Yeah.
Fuck you all. Let's
Works
go.
for me.
and if D&D is designed in any way how I would have designed it, that means trap waiting for us on the left foot.
The most I
hallway.
have for info on the party is this command, which really doesn't tell you much, but it tells you the basics of what class we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't even tell you what race.
You could
I
fix
should-
that, Rob.
I should improve
Yeah.
that, honestly.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
something to consider for next week.
Yeah.
We'll get on that.
All right. Right. Let's make our way down.
Okay. Making our way downtown. Walking
I was thinking the same thing, but I'm
Except we're walking really slowly.
Yeah. Fuck, right. I'm moving to the end of this left corridor. Fuck you all. You're crazy. Okay. So it looks like it opens out into another room.
cool. I'm gonna get right behind. I'm just gonna be like, nope, this ain't happening again.
Martin's like, this is taking too long. The dungeon's
Martivir.
not gonna clear itself.
Martivir, skilled idiot, get back here!
Part of my problem is Roll20 like freezing up on me when I try and move a character, and then I have to
Yeah.
kind of like let go to try and be like, okay, well I don't know what's going on, but I'll let go somewhere that makes sense, kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Here
I
we
need
go.
to go
Okay.
and find Lucan
What can
and catch him up as well.
Martivir see?
Yes,
and
I'd
think?
like to make a perception check. That is a 11.
Okay. And with the 11, you see that those pillars you currently see seem to be made out of humanoid bones painted black.
Oh!
And the
Wow,
floors
then.
in the and you can only see a little into the alcoves in this room, but you can see that those floors seem to have some bones littering the floor as well.
I see bones, and bones are usually a sign that something's been eating, and I don't like it.
I'm gonna roll a perception too.
I
My
am
perception
as
is
well.
18.
What's your perception, Brandon?
18.
I moved up and I'm rolling
Also,
one as well.
I see that token. I'm fairly certain I know what that is.
And my perception check is a 26.
What do
Yeah.
you see with your human eyes?
Well, Lizy, where you currently are, you can't even see into the room.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to move myself up yet. It's lagging badly.
Oh yeah. I realized like how much my computer is being strained right now, so I might need to work on that
Mine's
for next
fine.
time.
It's not so much as a matter. It's more that matter that D20 needs a minute to like.
No, my CPU is running at 100%. Like my computer is being strained
Uh-oh.
right now.
Yeah,
So I would have
that's
moved up to like by everyone else so I'd be able to see around.
When
before
I
that
tested
before-
it earlier on, it ran much
Does.
smoother. But I think
Yes.
because I'm streaming and have a shit ton of
Yeah.
crap open.
So Brandon, you in fact do see that token, because where Martivir moved, he actually couldn't see it, but where you moved, you barely can. And you rolled a high enough on your check that you definitely do see it, but let's see if you actually know what it is.
Cool. Just get general intelligence.
Yep.
Here we go.
Nat 20. I know exactly what it is.
Yes, and what's your thing? What do you
Is
think
that a
it is,
Grell?
Brendan? It might be a Grell.
Oh,
I've never fought Grell. I know of them, but never really had a chance to fight one before.
Why does
I-
this worry me?
I assume that you relay this to the party.
Yeah, I whisper to everyone. I'll stand in the corner of the room. Looks like we got a Grell standing guard.
So for those of us who aren't sure, what the fuck is a Grell?
Yeah, what is a Grell?
Describe it.
Yes, and I am working on that right now.
Maybe.
Where is Grell? Grell. Okay. Why don't I just show you the picture for starters?
Because
Oh,
I can't
yay.
see your camera very well.
Oh god.
Oh, it looks like a spawn.
Oh. Whoa. Hello there.
Brains. Why is it always brains?
Do spore mines have bird beaks that can bite you with?
No, I can't see his camera very well. I just saw like a ball with like tentacles coming out of it.
It's like
So
a brain.
Spawn
It's like a brain with a beak.
It's
Oh,
a brain
okay.
with a beak and tentacles that are barbed at the end.
like your camera is like this big on my screen. Like it's tiny. So like you holding something up to it, I'm not gonna be able to see it very well.
Yes. So, naturally, with that nat 20, Yaz would know that Grells may have no eyes, but they have very good hearing, and their skin is sensitive to vibrations and electrical fields, allowing them to detect the presence of creatures and objects in their immediate vicinity,
By sensitive,
especially if they
Ooh.
whisper something.
Ooh. By sensitive to
Oh.
electric fields.
Shit. So what you're saying is he relayed that information, and as he relayed it, I like to imagine he's going, "Oh, so they can hear it even if you whisper something."
Yep, and
There
Oh,
was
there's another
a second one.
Oh boy.
House. Roll initiative, guys.
yep.
Oh boy.
Well, that's substantially better than the last time.
I would hope so.
But mine's only
Wait,
marginally
I mean-
better.
Well, hey, I mean it's not a nat
Not
20,
much
but
worse.
it's a 19 on the die. So
Man.
I love this.
Why
love
am I
this
rolling
dice.
so much
This
better for
dice is
Lucan?
rolling.
Okay. So, Rob, what is your dex modifier?
Hang on a second.
That
That's
means
fine.
he tied with one of them.
Okay. My dex modifier is +3.
+3. Got it. So. Yep. Okay, so that's the highest roll. Next is. Unsurprisingly. Then.
Man, as much as I want to use my invisibility spell, this ain't gonna be much use here.
Yeah.
Invisibility ain't good against things that
Oh.
don't see in the first place.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna do for next stream. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
So, Ben Martivir, being at the front, immediately notices and takes action because it is his turn.
By the balls of Tiamat! There's two of them!
Just yell it out.
He's not
Alright,
happy.
cool.
Which probably means that was the one that heard me, the one that just showed up.
Well, they know we're here now.
I know, I'm just saying, just like, there's no way I could have known about the second one.
Yeah.
I am going to Let's see what my options are right now. I am going to cast.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's have a look at what this does. Okay, I am going to cast first level. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt on 1 minute on this one.
Guiding bolt.
Yes, Guiding Bolt. A flash of light streaks toward a creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage, and the next attack roll you make against this target before the end of your turn has advantage.
Well, I don't think you can make another attack roll before the end of your turn with your current stuff. but-
Before the end of your next turn.
Okay, yeah.
Also,
End of your next turn.
Also, it looks to be
I think it's the next attack roll
Next
anyone
attack.
makes.
so.
Oh, it's the next attack one anyone makes. Okay.
So
Well-
assuming Lucan's going next, whoo boy.
So, it's a ranged spell attack. So, I mean, not that, that makes any difference because it's just +7 spell attack. That is a 17.
A 17.
Yes.
Okay, that is a hit. And assuming you're going for the one directly in front of you.
Oh yeah, I did ping it, but I don't know. So that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's 4d6. So radiant damage, which is 3 and a 2, which is 5, and a 6 and a 4, which is 10. So 15.
So
15
minus
radiant damage.
15.
And the
Cool.
next attack against it has advantage.
Next
Yes.
attack against it has advantage.
And that's because it's glowing with a dim mystical light.
And is there... Oh, by the way, Brandon, what else... The other things you would know of a Nat 20 that I should probably mention.
Mm-hmm.
You would know because they can sense electrical fields. They can
Stream
also
The stream should start.
sort of not really absorb the electrical fields, but they can manipulate electricity so it doesn't harm them. So they're immune to
shock.
lightning damage.
That's good to
Cool.
know.
And obviously they can't see, so they can't be blinded.
Correct.
It should be back up now, I think.
I'll confirm in a second.
Yep.
Yeah, it's back up.
Looks good.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes,
so
and you still have movement and a bonus action potentially.
and I would like to cast Toll the Dead.
Because you can't cast a cantrip,
so-
as long as it's a bonus action. Even on the turn, you cast another spell. So that's what
So-
makes Hex Eldritch Blast a good ass combo.
And
Yeah.
so it's a Wisdom 15 saving throw.
Wisdom 15?
Yes.
Well, that is a failure.
Okay, in that case, since it has lost some of its hit points, it'll take
Yes.
1d12 necrotic damage.
Yep.
Where's my d12? Which is a 7.
A 7. And
Yeah.
I noticed you very specifically used a cantrip that doesn't attack, so someone else gets the advantage. Well,
Yep.
doesn't roll for...
That's called intelligent planning.
Yeah. Anyway, now you just have your movement if you want to.
Please move.
In which case, I am going to move, but I'm going to... Oh wait, in fact...
You can move 6 tiles, basically.
I'm going to move to... Right, here, to behind this pillar. I did move, but I don't know if it'll take a sec to update.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. And now that Ben's turn is over, it is in fact Lucan's turn.
This girl's about to have a bad day.
Yeah.
hit the glowing brain thing.
Right, Lucan's go. Sorry.
Yes.
No, we understand. You're trying to fix shit. We understand.
I'm doing damage control.
Yeah.
All right.
And hopefully you'll be doing damage. But probably not.
Okay, so he would get advantage on the attack roll. That's the spell that you've cast, right?
Which would give him sneak attack.
Which would give him the ability to use sneak attack.
Yep.
You get sneak attack if you have advantage, if the enemy is surprised, or if an ally is within 5 feet of it.
Okay,
You're welcome.
that's
What
pretty
can I say?
freaking useful.
Welcome.
And remember, if you crit on a sneak attack, you roll twice as many sneak attack dice as well.
Yep.
Rogues are fucking
Broken.
brokers.
Yeah, so if we move him like down the hallway there, that should allow him to get the ability to throw daggers at that guy.
While
Yes, it
staying
will.
well out of retaliation range for the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's more of a squishy boy.
Well,
than
not
a
well out of
character.
retaliation range. That
Well,
girl
here's
could
the-
reach him in one movement.
Well, here's the thing. On my turn, I'm gonna immediately rage it.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll to hit. He gets. Oh, where is it? Plus 8, so it goes to modified 20.
Mod 20 is a hit.
God, I'd hope so.
Yeah. And then he does that plus those. 14 damage.
Whew. Congratulations, this girl is bloodied.
It wasn't even that good a roll on the damage die. I rolled a 1, a 1, a 2, and a 4. 3d6 and a d4. None of them rolled very high.
It's taken 36 damage so far.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
So then,
Okay.
who's next?
Who's next?
That is a good question, because it is, in fact, the Drow's turn.
All right then. What are we gonna do? I think we're gonna do. I'm gonna come here, so anyone else that wants to shoot at it from range has a shot at him.
Hmm.
And
Smart
I'm
move.
gonna take my longsword to this boy.
Alright.
Yep. Make your attack roll.
That's a D20 with a D20. They feel real similar when you first pick them up.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Zach, you're not gonna like what I'm about to read.
Is it a crit?
It is a fucking crit.
Cool. That hits.
Cool. Psychic blades.
Yeah.
It is
I'm
such
going
bullshit
to-
that I can declare that after I hit.
After you roll.
Dang.
So that's 2d8 from my long sword.
This Grell is fucked.
Yup.
But
This
there's
is
still
touch.
another one that's untouched.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll get to him.
Okay, so I didn't roll a lot of damage on the sword, but I still got 8 slashing damage from it.
Okay.
And then that's 21 psychic damage.
Yeah. Considering this thing is a giant brain with a beak, you hit it with your sword, and then it just sort of shrieks in pain and explodes.
It just like bubbles and.
So that's one dead Grell.
See you.
God,
in
I
Bro.
fucking hope so.
And now we'll let you know just how poorly the Grells rolled for initiative. Chris, it's your turn.
Okay, so for my
When Chris
move
goes before the
action,
enemies.
I'm going to go here, and I'm going to cast my Thorn Whip cantrip on the other Grell.
Yes.
Okay, and that is 13 hit.
That is barely a hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 2d10 damage.
Nice.
Let's see. Okay, and that's going to be 8 piercing damage from the Thorn Whip.
Okay, 8 piercing damage.
And then Thorn Whip pulls it up to 10 feet closer to me.
Oh.
You.
So you want to move it diagonally towards you?
5 feet diagonally towards me,
Cool.
which puts it within 5 feet of me, which allows me to cast Primal Savagery cantrip as well,
Yes.
which on a hit is also 2d10 poison damage.
Damn, Druid.
Dang, son.
And that's a 15 on the die, which I'm assuming is a hit.
Yeah. That's a hit. These things don't have a great armor class to make
Oh,
up for
Rob,
their
apparently.
insane amount of health.
Mage is like, you choose where the bits go.
Oh, that's good.
And that's 7 poison damage as well.
I'm suddenly very glad I decided to drop that 1500 on Shantae earlier.
7 poison damage. Okay.
Nice.
And it is now Rob's turn. These things rolled real poor on initiative.
I
Oh,
see
wow.
that.
I can tell.
Wow, God, I'm going
You know
before
one tied with Rob, but Rob has higher dex.
him. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's why you asked for the Dex
Okay,
mod.
that's
Yeah,
probably the one
when
I
it's a
killed.
tie,
knowing-
whoever has the higher dex mod goes first.
Well, it doesn't matter which one because they
I
were
know.
both one
I'm
after
just-
another.
I'm just saying, it would be
All right,
funny if that was the
well,
one that ended
and
up.
Inconveniently, the one that I'm in range to actually get in combat with is dead. And the other one is out of my range.
Well, it's not out of your range if you use a bow. You just have a very high chance of hitting Lizzie.
Yeah, like, I literally can't get to where Lizzie wouldn't be sort of in the way. Alright, you know
And this
what?
makes me happy because maybe I'll finally deal damage to you all this session.
No, can't have that.
I have healing spells
allowed.
for this.
Okay, I'm gonna do something, and it's kind of dumb, but hey,
That's the best kind of plan.
Yep.
yeah, we'll go to
Look,
sort
I'm
of
just
like
saying, my levitate thing was kind of dumb.
we'll go to here, I think. So you said when we first, like, you were telling us about them, is that they're like read like electricity or something like that, like. So, what if I was to use Shocking Grasp just as in general, kind of thing, to create electricity
Well,
to
I had
create
a-
some sort
I
of
had a-
interference?
What I also told you is that they are immune to lightning damage.
They might be immune to it. I'm not going to use it on him because it's not within range. I can't touch him. But I'm thinking like if I use
Use
that,
it as a
would it
distraction
make
to
me
I had
a
to sit away from
target
chaos.
as opposed to Chris because I would be easier to see, kind of thing. If
I
that's
actually see
how
where
they
you're
see things.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, create this big old ball of electricity that's
Yeah.
just gonna light up his sense. And
Light up his sensors and be
go,
like,
"Hey, come
oh,
over here."
there's a thing, and effectively taunt him that way.
Yeah.
It's actually
Yeah,
not
you
a bad
can try
idea.
that.
I'm gonna do that. Obviously, I haven't
I
got
had-
anything to hit Shocking Grasp with, so I'm not really rolling to hit as such. I'm just...
No,
All
instead
electrical.
you should roll.
I had a similar but
I
different
guess
idea.
intimidation.
I can.
Trying to think what you should roll.
Persuasion, maybe?
Just
Yeah.
maybe deception.
Either way, they're all charisma, which Rob isn't
Yeah.
good at.
No,
Oh,
but
it
if I
doesn't
can
have
roll
proficiency.
freaking persuasion, I have advantage. I have proficiency in that, so at least it's +2 instead of -1.
Okay, we'll let you do persuasion.
Attack me, dickwad!
That's basically what he's doing.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a. Rob,
Yeah.
I think at this point you can now effectively choose what you want to play.
No, it's pretty good. I rolled a 13 on the dice, so I got a 15 in total.
Okay. I'm not telling you what the result was. You'll have to find out.
No, we'll find out if he decides to attack us.
Yes. So.
If he decides.
So, it sort of moves over here, one square down. And that's within 10 feet of Aaron, right? Yeah.
Nice. Good job, Aaron.
Its
You are
tentacles
now.
have a reach of 10 feet.
Ooh, that's good to know.
Yep.
Okay.
So, it is going to use one of its attacks to attack Aaron with its tentacles. And, does a 21 hit.
Did you roll disadvantage?
Does a 20 hit.
Jesus Christ. 2 good
God
rolls.
damn.
Alright.
See, I would have been safe.
Yeah, it hits. When I'm gonna go 16 AC.
Good, because the real roll was actually a 16. I just wanted to scare you, but it's
Oh,
still
okay. Okay. Still hits.
You're still gonna die, but you know.
It wasn't quite as ridiculous as you made it sound.
I know he literally did that just to give you a bit of a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would never do that.
I
Okay,
just was
so
listening and heard that he only rolled 1 die, which is why I was like, did you roll the disadvantage?
Let's see then. Oh. So that's 12 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It rolled max damage.
Yeet.
Nice.
And also, I need you to make a quick Constitution saving throw.
a con
I don't like
saving
that.
throw. Okay.
You know, I think con is never one of the
17
saving throw I
plus
never want to
6.
hear. Because
So lots.
most of the really nasty shit is
Did
tied
you
to
say
con saving.
17 plus
17
6?
plus 6, so that'd be
Okay, 23 means
Yeah.
you don't get poisoned. Congratulations.
Yay!
It's fine.
So
I
at the
have
very least, you're not paralyzed. However, you are grappled and restrained.
Nice. Okay. How much damage was it?
It was 12 piercing damage.
12. Joy. 12.
And
damage.
again, grappled and restrained. Because it wrapped its tentacles around you.
Nice.
See, I'm just looking at these tentacles and like, I could chop those off.
I have a plan. I hope it works.
Well, if it wasn't for Chris getting all up in the way, I wouldn't be in this situation, honestly.
Yes. I don't need to bother getting those yet. I don't know if I even hit with my beak attack yet. No.
What attack?
It sort of tries to bite at Lizzie with its beak, but it misses that.
Okay.
Hey.
So, that is the end of the Growl's turn.
That makes
Now it goes back up to Ben.
right. I saw what Aaron did. Now you said that they're really sensitive to sound, right?
They have
So-
keen hearing, is what it says specifically. Not sensitive, they just have very good hearing. I know what you're thinking, and I like it, but no, it won't be dealing double damage.
No. Oh no, you're not thinking what I'm thinking at all.
Oh,
I saw what Aaron did, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move over here, and
yes.
I am gonna. Can I start battering my shield with my mace to make as much noise as possible to try and draw its attention?
Yes, and I already said that's a persuasion roll, so make it a
Yep.
persuasion roll.
Oh shit! Wait, what have I got to persuasion? Good. Persuasion. 12.
You'll find out,
Is yeah okay.
and you still have a bonus action, I believe.
Can I do anything for my bonus action? Oh, what is that? I do. 1 minute. Okay, I am going to cast Shield of Faith, and I am going to cast it on Aaron.
Woo!
So Aaron, I can't. So a shimmering field slowly falls upon your shape, surrounds you, and grants you +2 bonus to your AC for the duration of this spell.
Neat. Neato. So I go
It's
up
shield,
to...
but you're not a greedy asshole.
Yeah, so I go up to 18 until the spell
Yes.
wears out.
Yes, and the spell, how long does it? 10 minutes, so... For the next 10 minutes, your AC will be 18.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say anything good. So it's Lucan's turn now.
Yes. I was wondering if Rob would realize,
Oh,
but he
sorry.
didn't.
No, I'm... no. Alright, Lucan. Aaron is grappled. Your movement is... Oh, you can easily kind of get round and up
And
in
Lycie's within 5 feet of it, so he would get sneak attack.
get sneak attack as well. That's pretty freaking good. Alright,
Get up.
I guess we'll go into it. Can you get like close but not super close? Yeah, like over here. Just kind of...
Well, the thing about close and super close is it's got a 10 feet reach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess, but
although its tentacles are currently wrapped around Aaron, to be fair.
that is true. Okay. Yeah, we'll then throw dagger at it. Which is a D20 plus 8. So 16 plus 8, that's almost definitely a
That's
hit.
a hit.
And the damage is a D4 plus 3d6. Which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 6, which equals the 18. 18.
Yeah, there you go.
Mental arithmetic. I'm not good at it.
Lucan made it so this creature is bloodied.
Nice.
Yeah.
Keep hitting shit on the walls.
Now then, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you do?
That is an excellent question, my friend.
That scares me.
I'm gonna softly sub-vocalize a discordant sound that only the Grell can hear. I'm casting dissonant whispers.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And I haven't actually burned any of my spell slots. I sort of just realized. So, we're gonna be a big boy and we're just gonna cast that at a 3rd level slot.
Ooh, baby.
Ooh.
Okay.
So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
that's pretty good. Oh.
So how do you feel about a nat 1 saving throw?
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. Is this
So-
gonna do anything worse to it?
I thought that aha was bad for a second there.
So did I.
So,
You've
okay.
triggered my trap card.
First off, it's
So-
gonna take 5d6 psychic damage.
No. I think since it nat 1's the saving throw, it should take 10d6.
Are you sure about that? I could get more d6.
You're already gonna kill the thing.
I know, but so it's just no kill, like overkill at this point.
Yeah.
That's good.
Just out of curiosity, what would have happened had it lived long enough for me to batter my shield?
I would have just continued attacking Lizzie and Aaron.
Okay, so this part doesn't matter. If this somehow lives, I guess it matters. It on its next turn, it immediately uses its action to start running the hell away from me,
Yeah.
and that's all it can do, basically.
Watch you roll all ones on these die.
Motherfucker, don't jinx it. All right, so I already see 3 5s and a 6 in here, so
I feel like it's dead.
Yeah.
so 15.
Because 3 5s and a 6 is already 1 away from killing it.
Yeah.
30,
Wow.
35 damage.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Rip.
Again, with 5d10s, you would have killed. I mean, 5d6s, you would have killed it with those rolls. So.
Sorry,
See you
I
in
did not
Grell.
mean to blow your mind. This is the best part about playing a bard. You get to make a bunch of stupid music jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you in Grell, big boy.
And this one starts screeching and running away, and by the time it gets about here, same thing happens that happened to the last one. Its brain just sort of, yeah.
Boom.
Jeez.
Well,
That
Sorry,
was-
I wasn't expecting Yaz to be the DPS. I'm sorry.
I mean, I haven't been able to get in close combat with anyone yet because people keep going ahead of me.
Well, roll better on your initiative.
okay. I assume we're out of initiative.
Yes.
Yes, we're out of combat.
Okay, I am going to go over to Aaron and I'm going to heal him up. How much damage did you take again?
He took 12 damage.
Yeah.
Took 12 damage. Let me have a look at this for a second so I can decide what. Okay,
Don't forget your the bonuses you get with your heal
Yep,
spells.
that's what I'm looking at. So see if I was to do, wait, as in nobody else has taken damage, have they?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. In that case, fuck that.
Which I'm fairly certain.
I know what you were thinking.
Back off something fierce right
Yeah.
now.
So
No reason
in
to
that-
prayer of healing.
Yeah. No, wait, no. What I was gonna do, I was gonna use my channel divinity,
Oh,
but
you still can, actually.
yeah, but I would, but it seems like a waste because I could split a pool of 25 between as many creatures as I like, and I want to
Yeah.
save that. So, what I'll do is I'll cast Cure Wounds. I'll just do first level Cure
Alright, so you
Wounds.
get it. So you're gonna get a
So one-
plus
it's-
3 bonus from your
Yeah,
cycle of life.
from my cycle of life. So it's going to be 1d8 plus 7 altogether. For I'm going to roll the d8. Where's my d8? So that is
If you get at least 5, I'm on full health.
that is a 4.
So I'm one off being at full health.
There you go. You've lost a cumulative 1 hit point.
Whoa!
So it turns out this party's not only good at leaving things at 1 hit point, they're good at leaving things at 1 hit point from
One
max.
less hit point.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So I'm gonna go over to him, and I see like obviously this Grell started running away, and it's just dropped Darren. So as I help him up, as I grab his arm and help him up, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds while I pull him up.
Yeah.
No, there you go. That should help you on your feet.
Cheers.
You're not
Right.
dying today.
I don't like it. Right. I immediately begin investigating the room to try and see if I can discern anything from the layout or what's in here and things.
Yep.
Gonna assist.
Well, it doesn't really matter what you roll because I've already described everything, which was the bones and the bones and the bones.
There's just lots of bones, and then the 2 dead
Lots of
guys.
bones.
These were some hungry Grell.
Alright, well, this looks like a dead end then. So, we should head back the other way.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a plan.
Alrighty.
Well, I didn't get to use my clever Grell joke.
God dang it.
I was hoping that it would attack somebody when we weren't expecting it, and I could go, clever Grell. But I didn't get it.
That's when the growl just pops around.
I know, as I say that, Okay, let us move back.
And then Tiamat comes down from the helmet, just
My
slaps you in the
sword.
face.
No! Right. Let's go.
I'm also gonna mark on the character sheet. I have 1/3 level slot left.
Yeah. I have 1/3 level as well.
Yeah, you guys are burning your slots and stuff
Yeah.
up.
I'm gonna need to be a lot more
In fairness-
preservative.
In fairness, the only thing that I'd really save spell slots for, comprehend languages and Liam and Sunny Hunt, I could both cast as ritual. So
Okay.
I don't actually
Oh,
need
yeah.
to save spell slots for them.
Right. I'm gonna just
Got
move
you.
right back to that junction. So are we gonna go back to the room with the pillars, or are we gonna try the other direction?
I say we try the other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's exhaust all
Yep.
possibilities first.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
No sense in going back to the main room if we don't know everything that's down this way.
Very true. Very true.
That is true.
Onwards, friends,
Okay.
to adventure. Okay.
Register that I've moved.
That's
Move
why I was just like,
Lucan.
doop,
Yeah.
doop.
In combat, roll 20 is fine. When exploring, it's a little slow.
A little bit.
Yeah.
That's okay. It gives us time to discuss, come up with a plan to how we're gonna die.
Okay. My plan is let me hit things, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my plan is no, you can't hit things.
I have really cool swords and I haven't really been able to use
And
them.
Oh. Okay. It would
We're getting to
appear that we
something.
have a couple directions that we could go.
Yes.
And I
yeah.
think we might have found where that secret door went.
Nah. Nonsense.
Okay.
Okay, so
Huh.
should we perhaps explore to our left?
Yeah. Let's head up to the left, around the corner.
Okay, I'm gonna head there. Okay, there's a door.
Yep. There is definitely a door.
Yeah.
All right.
Knock,
Once
knock.
again,
Who's
usual
there?
usual
Door.
thing. Whenever we run into a door, investigate. Make sure there's no traps or anything on it.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
I don't trust
Let's have a
anything
little-
in here.
Okay, I'm
That's
gonna
I
be
only
done.
get 7 on my investigation, so I'm not gonna be much help.
I got a 4. I'm also not gonna be much help.
15.
I also got a 15.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
None of you believe it's trapped.
All right. I'm gonna.
Then
go
I'm
in
gonna
then.
open the door.
Oh, you go in. Whichever. I don't mind.
Yeah.
You want to go first? Do it.
Martavir wants done with this dungeon. He is sick of this brain shit.
We just started.
Martavir's like, I've seen too many brains get squished. Let's go.
Alright, into the room we go then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's only mildly concerning.
I'm just gonna move a little bit further into the room so that everyone else can get through the door.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. The annoying thing is I have to move you all through the doors.
Yeah, you need to figure
Okay.
out how to set that.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
That's something.
Okay. I'd like to roll a perception check.
Apparently there are stars in this room.
Yeah, I
You
see
know what, I'm gonna
stars.
use my others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Describe what we see.
Well, those stars are actually 3 6-foot-tall statues depicting male Waterdavian noble clad in decorative plate armor.
Oh.
I see.
Fancy.
Oh.
I guess there are stars in their own right.
The statues begin to move. Roll initiative.
Please,
Okay.
we're not there yet.
Okay. Can I make an investigation on these statues?
Yeah?
Just to find out anything I can about them. That's gonna be a 10.
Okay. So, you notice even that, but you would notice that by the central statue, and I'll just move you up there.
Yeah, sorry, I was.
Yeah. So you would notice by this central statue is a very long dead goblin and a white wooden staff that is snapped in half.
Oof.
And carved into the base of each statue is a name. The self statue is Elendron. This statue you're next to is Ruathendar. And the North statue, before you made it here, you were able to make out it said Unthalis.
Hmm.
And beneath these names, well, these names have been crossed out with chalk, and beneath them, some words have been added in goblin language.
Okay. Could I just have those? There's Unthalis, and what was the other two names?
Unthalis, Ruathendar,
Okay.
and Elendron.
Can I make a history check to see if
Yeah,
there's
I was gonna say,
anything-
do any of these sound familiar? Ooh, that's good, and I'm pretty sure I have good history as well. Yep. Okay, so that's a 23.
Okay.
I don't know anything. I rolled a 4.
Oh yeah, I don't know anything either.
Well, Ben, basically what you would know is that they were Waterdavian nobles.
And that's it. Okay.
That's about it.
I'm gonna be like, Waterdavian noble. I wonder why these lot are down here. Why would the Mad Mage choose Waterdavian nobles to have statues in his dungeon?
Maybe he thought they'd just make nice decoration.
It's the Mad Mage. Do you think anything is ever just for the aesthetic?
Yes.
Yeah, kinda.
To put it bluntly, yes.
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 All the time,
Oh.
actually.
Oh.
Okay. Goblin. So when you say long dead goblin, that means that it's decent enough to not be a skeleton, though.
No, it's a skeleton.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a flesh body. That's why I was like, huh.
All right.
Okay.
So we've got a door
Can
over
anybody
here.
speak goblin?
Okay.
Can I just
There's-
do like a check on the staff just to figure out like if I can figure out what it was, or like obviously more than just a staff, like if it was like a magical item or whatever.
Okay. Roll Arcana, I guess.
Okay. Uh, 15.
15. Okay. You do believe it's some sort of a magic staff, you just couldn't tell what.
Okay.
Can I make an
Okay.
arcana check?
Well, I'm gonna throw up the tent magic first off, and I'm gonna
Oh, that's fair. I'm gonna.
see if it's got a school of magic attached to it.
When you use your detect magic, you can't quite tell what school it is because there's barely any traces left of magic. Well, there's barely any traces of magic left, just the faintest amount.
Do I think
So
it
if
could
it
be
has
repaired?
anything in it, there's probably, if it's at all got any magic charges, in let's say meta turns, it probably doesn't have many, if that.
Well, theoretically, a mending spell could repair it.
Hey, guess what I have?
Yeah.
Damn well
Lucan has as
should.
well.
I was gonna say
Yep,
I would
I
need
know
to
for a
prepare
fact
it,
I
but if
took a
somebody
menu.
else had.
All right, I'm gonna walk up the staff. We'll just like put the two broken pieces near each other and cast mending.
Okay. You cast mending on the staff, and it does get fixed.
Mhm.
No, I forget. Is that a? You have to touch something to mend it, right?
Uh-oh.
Fairly certain I do. Yes, I have to touch it.
Okay. So right as you finish up your mending spell, you just hear a loud screaming, "Help! Thief! Criminal!" And then the rest of the magic in the staff goes away.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Was this thing alarmed or something?
Oh god.
Wait, does everybody hear it? Wait,
Oh
Does-
god.
does everybody? Oh no!
Oh god!
Oh no!
Okay.
That.
I think it's time to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh no!
Uh,
I wasn't ready for that.
how many people
Killing
have
it
we
on
got
initiative
again?
rolls today.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, that's a
Five
fairly
people.
decent initiative roll for once.
That is.
It's about as good as it has been the entire night.
Okay. A minute.
Okay. Oh boy. Chris,
Yep.
It's just 12 again.
assuming I can go pretty soon, I'm gonna ask you guys not to get in my way for a hot minute.
I was getting ready to say the
Yep.
same because I have a plan.
I have a plan, but I don't need you to be within.
I was just about to say. I'm gonna play the role of healer this time, guys.
So how far away do you need me to stay roughly?
Give me a moment.
Cool. I'm just waiting for Lucans. There we go. Now I need to roll initiative for all these guys.
That's a lot, guys. That looks like 8 of them.
At least there could be
Certainly
more
looks
around the
like it.
corner.
Because I need people to stay 20 feet away for potentially one attack.
Okay,
Hold
so
it here.
this
I'm
guy
gonna-
has.
Like, I need you
Oh.
to stay out of
Well,
here.
that guy's going first.
Hold up.
Oh god.
Okay, so don't go. So roughly the same 20 feet.
Roughly.
Okay, doke. I can do that. I have enough range stuff.
All right. But from the sound of
Okay.
it, it looks like at least one of these guys isn't gonna be in the party, as I'm about to call it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call this a party. This is terrifying.
The rest.
Yes, it is.
I didn't sign up for any
involved.
party like this.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting to have to use the panic button quite this quickly, but
But you activated someone else's panic button.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm judging by what just happened. Everybody heard this. Stop, thief!
And everyone's turned up. The whole gang inside the entire dungeon just is like, yo, let's go chill here.
Yep.
Oh shit, what up? Let me introduce ourselves.
This is where it's non-stop fighting for the rest of the dungeon. We're just fighting through people the entire time.
we're sitting inside Lehman's tiny hut and they're just like battering onto it, like trying to get through it, and we're sitting cowering inside.
Okay, I need to roll 2 more initiatives. Okay. So, Chris, what's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is a +3.
+3.
Do we know what these things are?
That's a good question. Do you know what these things are?
Should I roll a perception check?
Well, one of them, at the very least, certainly looks to be just human.
Okay. So, I assume perception?
Yeah.
That would be a 16.
19.
23.
Okay. So, Ben and Brandon,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
you two believe most of these creatures to be vampires.
Oh, fuck.
Chris,
Yeah.
you see through their disguise.
Oh, thank God.
What do I see?
Bunch of regular bandits that are wearing fake fangs and some very crappy vampire
Like
outfits.
Halloween costumes.
Okay. So,
I will
Martin,
actually lay
do
this
you
to the party.
vocalize? Yeah. The question: do you vocalize this? Because that actually impacts heavily on whether or not yes or not.
Yes.
the first Martin
This
Beer's
is, I
like,
am vocalizing this.
Martin
Because
Beer's
I'm
like,
assuming one of you guys will vocalize that they're vampires first.
Yeah,
Okay.
I immediately, upon thinking that they're vampires, go, Jesus Christ, they're blood-sucking heathens!
And then I'm just gonna be like, shh, calm the fuck down. They're normal people, they're costumes.
Okay, Brandon, what's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is +2.
+2. Got it.
I'm not liking that a lot of these things are tying.
Right.
Hey, at
I'm
least
so...
only 2
I'm
of
not
them
liking
really
that things are
agree.
tying with you guys because I rolled really low again. That means people are
Look at
going
the bright-
before me.
Rob, look at the bright side. At least you're near the action at the start this time.
That's true.
Yeah.
I am closest to them. While I'm going last.
Me and Yaz are the furthest away.
Okay, so that's that one taken care of. Then, finally, Lucan will go. And Ben. And then after that, let's see. What was Rob rolled 12? Okay.
So I had a horrible thought, and I'm not going to
What's-
vocalize it until the combat is done.
Okay.
'Cause I don't want to say anything.
Okie doke.
Let me make sure that's
I've
all
learned.
of
I'm
them.
not gonna say anything until after combat.
Yeah.
Okay. Finally wrote down initiative order.
Okay, doke.
Only took up basically the entire sheet.
Sounds
All
about
right,
right.
let's.
Jesus. Okay, right. Let's get into this.
Okay, so first of all is one that sort of squeezes through the rest.
Okay.
How many
Okay.
tiles did that move? Okay, so that moved 15 feet so far. Meaning it can move here.
So, I know
Oh,
what
God.
that token is.
Uh-oh.
Yes, you do. And it's not taken on any particular form right now.
I don't know what that took.
On my turn, I'll make the relevant check.
Okay. And this was a bit of a surprise.
Yep, we were certainly surprised.
Yep.
Very
Okay.
surprised.
So it is going to attack. Yeah, it's gonna attack Yaz. And it will.
Does it have range on me?
What is
Uh,
it?
Where are you? Sorry, not Yaz, Lizy.
Yep.
I was about to say, the fuck is it using it as range on me now?
It looks like a fucking turn.
Yep. So attack Lizy and does a 16 hit?
Yep.
Okay, so that's one attack hitting.
Oh, just a very quick question. Is
Does a
it
22 hit?
Yep. Yeah.
So that's both attacks hitting.
how long has it been since the last combat? Because if it's less than 10
It's
minutes,
less than 10 minutes.
in that case, Aaron, remember
still
your
has
AC
his
is
plus
8.
Still
two
have
AC,
plus 2
yeah.
AC. That's useful.
Okay. Okay, so that's 15 bludgeoning damage as it basically just whacks you with its arm.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, unfortunately I do know what this is now. I definitely know what this is now. I'll just say this much. The rest, Ben excluded, we've encountered this before.
Yeah? Well, Aaron and Lucan have.
Well, I know, I'm just saying for the players, like, we've encountered
Yeah.
this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't sound happy about that.
No, not
No.
particularly.
No.
'Cause I learned very quickly that first time we encountered that these things can be kind of scary.
Kinda. It's just appeared out of fucking nowhere and bashed Lizzie in the face.
For 15 damage.
That's not a small amount of damage.
Is that all the damage I'm taking? 15?
Yes, and it is now your turn, and as you're about to move to attack it back, because I'm assuming that's what you're going to do, it just sort of starts to look like you.
Oh boy, it's a changeling.
Oh!
You're
God.
actually real close. It's not exactly what it is, but you're real fucking close.
Oh!
Let's see. How do I want to do this? Because this kind of messes up my plan.
Yeah, it kind of messes
Actually-
up my plan too.
Actually,
Especially since most of you were a little more focused on the giant crowd of people in the hallway. So you're gonna have to roll perception to see if you
Oh my
noticed, to see if you know which one is Lizy.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam on it.
Get fucked, shapeshifters.
Okay! I don't think we'll need that perception check.
Okay, so and I will cast Moonbeam as a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, you're
Okay.
not messing around with this thing.
Nope. So it'll take 3d10 on a failed con save, or half as much on successful.
Well, that's a successful save.
Okie doke. Give me one moment to roll the damage.
Unless a 17 on the die is somehow a fail.
No, because my spell save is only 15 right now. Okay, so it's going to take 8. That's already half. The die rolls was a 16.
So it takes
Oh
8
wait,
damage.
it makes a save with disadvantage because it's a
Because it's
shape
a
changer.
Oh, right. That's barely a fail.
So it
Ooh.
fails, so it takes 16 damage, and it reverts back to its normal form instantly.
Yep.
Moonbeam
I
is
have a
fucking
plan.
awesome. That's why Ollie took it
Oh.
when he was playing.
I have a plan.
Okay. Well, you'll have to wait for your plan because it is
I don't.
the turn of. Okay. It is the turn of that guy. And how far is he from?
Oh,
Ooh.
you opened up a turn order thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to open that up.
Okay. It's just it popped up. There's nothing in it, but
Yeah.
It's nobody's turn. We can all.
if it's nobody's turn, can I take it then? Can I?
Okay.
Just call
So
dibs on
this
the
guy
turn.
will move here and attack Lucan with a scimitar. And
Wait,
oh, right, one moment.
it's taking the moonbeam damage as well because it entered the 10-foot radius.
Yes,
Or
it is.
5-foot radius.
Ooh.
So, are we just going to keep it constant with the 16, or am I going to roll every time something enters?
Also, let me just
You roll it separate every time.
yeah, you roll it separate. I am switching that to the proper thing here,
Right.
and that's the one I'm missing. That one. Oh, you all would still see it as that.
Okay.
Because unbeknownst to us, there is in fact a genuine vampire amongst here. I
Oh,
wouldn't
God.
fucking be shocked.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
be sucky.
Quite
Quite literally, he would be sucking your blood.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Let me see real quick. Let's see. Just place this next to Aaron. I'm not placing. Come on.
Give it a moment.
Just
let
Okay.
it-
There we go.
Oh, what?
Oh!
Excuse me?
Hello?
I'm kidding.
Oh, I swear
Yeah,
to God.
'cause that's the death tyrant.
Yeah. Okay, I got the next damage set rolled for whenever you're ready to do the dex, or whatever the save was. I forget already.
Con.
Yeah, the con save.
And the bandit fails the con save.
So it's taking 18 damage.
So it just enters the moonbeam.
And immediately fucking dies.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
he's like ominously like tossing a dagger between his hands, walking towards you, steps into the moonbeam and just disintegrates.
Okay, never mind. These guys are kind of pussies. I'm gonna save my panic for now.
Should be fine.
Speaking of Brandon, it is in fact your turn.
Okay.
Oh, crap. I just realized I took the damage too. Because
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Because you did a
You're in your
close
own
range
range.
explosion.
Well, I beat my own con save, and the damage for that one was 16, so I'll take 8 damage from that.
Okay. Alright. Oh, I'm taking it too, because I'm also.
I
Wait,
think we're
did
all taking it.
Wait,
everybody
did you
take
just
that
like
damage?
hit all of us with an explosion?
Yeah.
Cool, I failed.
What?
It's a con save, right?
Yes.
Yep. Nope.
What,
Take it.
what happens if you roll a nat 20?
Here's the thing. Only do it when it comes around to your turn, because that
Yeah.
can affect things.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not
It's
like,
specifically when
but
you
shouldn't we have
16.
done it at the point where he cast the spell? If we're in the radius of it?
it's a 5-foot radius, so it's a 10-foot circle. I cast it on the thing.
Yeah,
Well, that means only Lizzie and Aaron.
it's just me.
Yeah. So
yeah,
Brandon, you're.
Oh,
you
okay,
guys aren't gonna
okay.
get hit by it.
So
So,
I'm
Rob, I
okay.
just moved the two of us.
Okay, so like, yeah,
Okay.
like, do I not need to roll this like at the point where he cast the spell?
No, it's at the if you start your turn.
Oh, it's just if you start your turn
you
in
have
the
to do it
radius.
for. It's if you're when it appears or
Yeah,
When you
so
start
it
your turn.
appeared, you
So
cast the
yes,
spell,
and then
and then
you
I have
start-
to do it again because I'm starting my turn in it.
yeah.
Chris.
Jesus Christ. Aaron
So
is
what-
not happy with you right now.
What was your con save, Rob?
At least I get +6. So I get a 16.
okay, so
Which
you
is a pass, so you would have only taken 8 damage.
yeah.
Oh, only 8.
God damn it.
I just got healed
I
from
just
this
healed
damage.
Nope, I've made an elected decision. I am gonna in fact pop the panic button. So,
Yes.
question: how do you ping?
You just
Uh,
click and hold.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. like that.
I'm gonna drop it here.
Yeah, on the guy with an empty space next to him.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all of you would have seen during preparations
Get back there.
that, yeah, all of you would have seen during preparations for when you went down that Yaz had made a point of securing a scroll to her belt.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering
You
if you would use it here.
Yep. She takes the scroll from her belt, whips it out, and you watch as the scroll starts to burn at the ends until it becomes a fireball in her fist,
Nice.
and she chucks it into the group.
And I believe that hits all of them.
Yeah,
Nice.
because that's a 20-foot radius.
I
Nice.
Oh
see
my
had very
God.
similar ideas, only with different spells.
Yeah. And his idea didn't actually hit himself.
Yes, but no, my
Or an
original
ally.
plan was completely different.
See, this is why my plan is better, and I wish I had rolled better initiative.
I know.
All right.
In
So they
retrospect, if I would
all
have put it one square behind the thing, it wouldn't have hit any of us and would have
need
just
to
hit
make
the
a
enemies. But
dex
too late
save,
now.
and I actually need to double check what the.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to roll 8 dex saves.
Give me a
Fun.
moment while I get the.
That's a fail. That's a pass.
Oh no! Here's the
No,
thing. The
one
DC is
pass,
based on the scroll, so I actually don't know what the DC is.
But no.
Well, yeah. A nat 20 is a pass.
All right. Give me a moment.
Actually, it's a DC 21 fireball.
Still passes.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's a DC 15. So.
That's what I was expecting. So that's 1 fail and 3 passes so far. 2 fails, 3 passes. 3 fails, 3 passes. That's barely a success. 3 fails, 4 passes. And I need to check. But that's yeah, no, that's definitely a fail.
Wow,
So
4
you-
fails, 4
Yeah. 4
Okay, so
fails,
the-
4 successes.
So the 4 successes will be taking half damage from 8d6.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I just immediately see at least a 17 on the die total.
Okay, so that guy's dead. That guy's dead. And that guy's dead.
Boom, 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 boom.
Right, now let's find out the
I want you in
total.
my room.
That's a... 33 damage total.
33.
Yeah.
Okay, so that guy gets minus 33. And that guy's dead, and that guy's dead, and that guy's dead.
Wow.
Well, I cleared
And
him
this
out.
guy gets minus 16.
Yeah, after casting a spell, I brandish Wither
Oh,
Bloom in
hold
my other
on,
hand.
that's not actually his proper health on that guy. His health is on this token.
Mhm.
There we go.
So yeah, after I cast a spell, I like brandish Wither Bloom to the side and then hold out, just like, who else wants some?
Martavir says, "Oh damn."
So I take it you're trying to intimidate.
Yeah? I mean, why the hell not?
Well, roll your intimidation.
Okay, so I'm immediately seeing a 19 on the die.
Okay, they're both intimidated. And yes, both, because you killed 6 of them.
I was gonna say, you in one move killed, like, a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Well,
They were probably,
there was-
when they heard this alarm, they were probably expecting, oh no, these are gonna be a bunch of pansies. This is gonna be an easy go. Whoa!
they were expecting a thieving goblin.
Okay. At this point, this shows its true face as a doppelganger.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's 2 of them.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, I
remember
still
Bonnie?
need to roll one more. Yeah, yeah, that's what Bonnie is.
Yeah.
Doppelgangers are badass.
Yeah.
Not for
And-
us, they're not.
No, they're still pretty badass. They
Yeah.
deal a lot of damage for
Yeah. And these two just sorta...
They're out.
GTFO.
Yeet.
Yep.
And I'm just like,
Well,
and I'm thinking to myself, thank God they don't know I can only do that once.
thank God I don't need to use my panic. Because I had a plan, but it's fine now.
Let's not all pop our panic buttons, please.
I mean, my plan, as soon as I realized that, they could be killed really easily, was I'ma just go in and hit them with swords repeatedly.
My original plan was to move roughly where Yaz is and erupting Earth.
That would have also been fun.
I still have a plan if things go awry. We're fine.
Well, there's still one doppelganger.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not
Yep. And those other 2 enemies aren't gone, they just run away. They are loose ends.
Mm.
Yep, and it is now... That guy is out of the combat unless you plan on running after them.
Not particularly.
Yeah, so that guy's out of the combat. It
Look
is
at it
now
this way, at the very
Lucan's
least-
turn.
At the very least, they're at the very least terrified of me specifically.
Lucan. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just dagger away.
Yep, and people are within 5 feet, so
Yep.
you get sneak attack.
So he gets the bonus. So no crits. Come on now. It's an 18. That's pretty good. Yeah.
18, I believe, hits.
I don't like that, I believe.
Yeah, it's
I don't remember the armor class. Yeah, it hits.
yeah.
I also remember doppelgangers having a very high armor for what you'd expect.
So 10, 20, 22 damage.
Yeah, this
He
thing's
does a
bloodied.
shit ton of damage when he gets his friggin' sneak attack.
Yeah, I know.
3d6 extra is a lot of extra damage.
Yeah. Welcome to the wonderful world of rogues.
Yep.
Dude, I'm gonna have to make a rogue next time. Okay.
And is that how Lucan's ending his turn?
Yes, I always forget he can do extra stuff.
Lucan could throw another dagger, but no sneak attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's fine. No,
Okay, then.
we'll throw another dagger. It's fine. We'll do that. Why not?
Okay. Roll to hit.
There's a part of me that has a sneaking suspicion that I actually know maybe what these doppelgangers are.
14.
14 is a tie, so you hit.
Nice.
Goody.
And yes, with these things wearing no armor, they have 14 armor class.
7 damage.
Shit.
Doppelgangers have tough.
7 damage. Cool. And now it is Ben's turn.
Okay, who took damage?
Lizzie and Aaron.
Lizzie and Aaron.
Lizzie
I
took
was-
a lot of damage.
I am missing
Yeah.
9, whereas
So you're missing 9. How much did Lizzie take?
Almost half.
wait, so yeah, but how much is that?
Almost. Yeah, but how much did you
Yeah,
take?
we
I
need
need
to
a
know.
I
number.
took 23.
You took 23 fucking damage? Okay, right. I have a question. So, as part of being a disciple of life, when I restore HP, I get additional HP, which is 2 plus the spell's level. I'm guessing that doesn't apply to preserve life.
Correct.
Okay.
Because it actually needs a check for a spell level, and it doesn't have the.
Yeah.
Okay, so you took 23 and Aaron took
9.
9. Okay, so I'm going to use Channel Divinity, and I'm going to use Preserve Life. So as an action, I can use it to... So I present my holy symbol, which in this case is my shield. Light is going to radiate from it. And the 25 HP I'm going to give 6 to Aaron, and I'm going to give 19 to Light.
Okay.
So there you go. Have some heals, boys.
Can't believe you did that much damage
Oh,
to not only yourself,
Actually-
but freaking Aaron as well. Like, Jesus Christ.
Actually, I'm gonna be the honest player here. I'm not gonna do that because I can't do that unless Lightsey is below half HP.
I was not below.
Because
that.
it says divided among any creatures in 30 feet up to half a creature's HP max.
No. You
So
still
the amount
can.
you can heal can
Oh,
only be
right, the
half
amount
of your
I can heal.
total health pool.
Right, okay. Gotcha. So yeah, we're fine. 19 to Lightsey, 6 to Aaron. So that was one action. Am I going to move? Yes, I am. I'm going to move right here.
Running away.
Yeah.
Back
So,
up, back up, back
so
up.
like, I demand, so what I actually do is, I end up, I brandish my shield and I go, Tigrundeo! And I just run.
Get
And
out
I run
of there.
and hide behind the pillar, present my shield, and I heal Aaron and like.
So, speaking of Aaron, who do you attack?
Oh, is it my go? Oh boy.
Yes, it is, and you're starting your turn in the
I love how you
moonbeam.
question who I attack.
Well, you're starting your turn in the moonbeam,
Yep, that's a good start.
so you gotta roll a save, con save.
Oh, I rolled pretty good though, so I should be fine. Well, I'll take half of whatever the damage is. Because I rolled an 18 plus 6, so...
Okay, so you're only taking 7 damage.
7 damage. Just undo all of his good healing work again.
+1, because he healed 6.
Okay.
I like how the person that's done the most damage to undo my healing is Lightsy.
Yeah. Okay, so, do I know who I should attack?
Yeah.
Because so
Well, no,
far,
'cause it's-
one person's hit me and they both look identical.
No, they don't.
They don't look identical
No.
because of the moonbeam.
My
However,
moonbeam undid the.
however,
Okay,
you would
transformation.
certainly be rather mad at Lizzie.
Yes, I'm pretty mad at them.
But I'm assuming you won't attack them.
I got more sense than to just outright attack them at the moment.
At the moment. Maybe once the doppelganger's dealt with. But
Yeah,
we'll
exactly. Once the doppelganger's dealt with, we'll see. Right.
Any injuries done by our own party members, I'm not.
I'm going in swinging. We'll go in with primary sword first, which is.
Oh yeah, you're a fighter. You can actually fight now.
Yeah.
Also, Rob, I think you're forgetting something. You have
What?
2 attacks.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Here's the thing: with the longbow, you're forgetting to shoot 2 attacks earlier.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's not just for your sword. You just get 2 straight up
I
attacks.
just get straight up 2 attacks. I could have shot twice. That's fine.
Dang it, Rob.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. It's not that influential yet. Okay.
Yeah, no one really took much damage until this combat.
Exactly. And
And
it's
most
the
of
first
that was
time I've done
Lizzie.
anything.
And I healed it. Remember that.
Okay, so I rolled a 17 plus 7, so lots.
Hit.
It's a hit. And the damage on that will be 6 damage. I get to do a second attack.
Yes.
Which is a 18,
That's a hit.
which will
And
do-
you kill it.
Good.
Because
Nice.
you left it at 1 health again.
Yay. Well, but I had like another 2 attacks coming at it. So.
But you could have missed them and left it at 1 health, and
I
I would have
could've.
laughed.
I could have. It could happen.
Yep, so dead doppelganger.
And upon its death, I'm going to dispel the moonbeam.
Yes, please do.
I will turn to Lizzie and say, "What the hell were you doing?"
You're alive, aren't you?
Only because of this guy, I say, gesturing towards.
I look out behind my shield and I'm like, no thanks to you. Be careful
Had
where
to
you
make
point that
sure it
thing.
wasn't going to transform.
Okay.
I
You-
understand where
you get
you're
one
coming
pass.
from, but at the same time, you could have made sure we were out of the way first.
Again, you're alive, aren't you?
Well, I'm gonna move here between them. I'm gonna be like, well, the main thing is,
You have to
all
save the hell
alive.
out of this.
And so how much damage has Aaron taken?
I'm taking 10 now, but like, if you add up all the damage that has been dealt.
No, right. So you're 10 away from your max HP,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, right. I'm gonna have a look at my spell slots. Give me a second.
You know what? I have first level spell slots to burn. I'll just use one of my own to cast Cure
Okay.
Wounds.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, hey, look, I'm trying to save some spells here for some important stuff. Can somebody heal this idiot? And somebody tell this idiot not to point his moonbeam at us again. What?
Alright, give me a second. I just need
And while that happens, I'm gonna move over here. I storm
I
away
rolled-
angrily.
I rolled the backs. You're healed.
Yeah, I'm basically just gonna go off and investigate the upper half of the room.
Alright. Well, we've been going for
Okay.
about 2. How long
Fact.
have we been going? For 2.5 hours at this point?
2-ish. So about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we just want to call it after this one? 'Cause that was,
Seems like a good place to call it, yeah.
Yeah,
we-
So do we wanna set up hut and take a long rest to recover?
Could.
I can just do it as a ritual, just saying.
Yeah. So
We should-
we're out of combat now.
Okay, we should find like a good spot in the room to actually set it up, though.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed that there's this kind of a blind corner around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, making Leomund's tiny hut real tiny.
Real small.
Yeah, we're
Just enough to make sure that we're all safe.
Yep.
security over comfort. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
1000% agree.
Okay. So,
Wow.
in between sessions, you all will get a long rest.
Woohoo!
You all should move into that corner first, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll know where we're zooming.
Yep. Oh. Oh, I need to get this to.
You're already in the right spot, right, Brandon?
Yeah.
Question: did any of the guys that died drop any like gear?
They would have had scimitars and crossbows.
Scimitars
And
and
it's
crossbows?
all either on fire or melted.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
Because that's just
Scimitars-
part of fireball. They just
The scimitars had wooden handles.
Yeah.
yeah. So they're functionally useless.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Also, I'm just gonna say this as I start to set up the hut, just like, man, I understand why wizards get addicted to this thing. It feels good.
Before we start the long rest, I'm also going to cast Good Berry and pass them out to everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We need our days worth of
Rations, yep.
for today.
Num num.
Nom nom nom.
Well, I guess it means I can actually unmark these spell slots as used.
And that's why I like D&D
Yeah.
Beyond, because I just hit one button and it resets everything for a long rest.
Yeah.
And
1 sec.
I must regretfully remove the fireball scroll from my
Yep.
inventory.
Not a bad use for it.
No,
Probably not the best use for it on this floor alone.
look,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I didn't. The moment we knew there was doppelganger in the mix, I had no idea if how many of them were potentially
Yeah.
doppelgangers.
Yeah. I think that went rather well.
Yeah. Aaron's not in a good mood.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm desperately trying to keep the peace, and I'm trying to keep Lightsy and Aaron as far away from each other as I can.
Aaron
You'll
is
be
in the
fine.
corner and also keeping watch on the corridor. Like, he's like, no one is going to sneak up on him.
We'll be fine.
As soon as Martavir realizes that everybody is okay, he slumps against the wall and just He's out. He's
He's
asleep.
gone.
He's gone.
Nope.
It's like old man style. He's like leaning against the wall with his hands like that, asleep with his
Yeah.
his hands on his head on his hands.
Oh man. Well, you all managed not to die because I didn't roll that many crits.
We also
Honestly,
didn't die because I took out most of the combat and
Yeah.
Thank God for
Yeah.
that fireball spell. Although I did have a backup plan. My backup plan was because everyone was really close to each other, I was getting ready to cast Spiritual Guardians, in which I can pick who is hurt by it and who isn't. So it would have been like a moonbeam, but without everyone getting hurt.
Yeah.
I just
And it
find
has a bigger
funny.
radius as well.
I just
it has
find
a
it-
15-foot
I'd like to
radius.
point out that instances like this are why I've specifically had Blair forget the sleep spell because it doesn't differentiate.
You see, if I would have paid attention to the mapping
You
slightly
could have
more
put it
and placed
behind
one
them,
square
and it
behind it,
wouldn't have
wouldn't been a
hit
problem.
us.
Yep.
But it was like spur of the moment. Oh God, it's transforming Moonbeam.
And that's the beauty of the Spiritual Guardians as well. It has a bigger radius. And as those guys were rushing us, I mean, I didn't know about the fireball, so I was expecting
see?
them all to rush us, and it halves all of their movement speed as well.
Literally, my entire plan of action was to just go in there, swing in with swords, and take them
Yeah.
out. Because
My
I was
plan
like, the
before
one
the
guy that walked
doppelganger-
into the moonbeam just died instantly. So I'm like, okay, they can't have that much health, and I have like 3
Like I
attacks a
said,
turn.
my
So
My plan made sense.
Yeah, mine did too until
I didn't know.
doppelganger came out.
Yeah, I would like to point out that the Moonbeam would have been amazing in case of the fireball, if the fireball hadn't been there, because you could have put the Moonbeam over the entire group, and it
You
would
see,
have revealed
my
every single
original
one.
plan
Yeah.
before the doppelganger went before me was to move where Yaz did and cast Erupting Earth, which does virtually the same thing the fireball did.
yeah,
Yeah, but the doppelganger got a nat 20 on on initiative.
Yeah.
Dorset.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that was
Good session, guys.
yeah, that was great. Good stuff. Lots of combat.
Yeah.
Yep.
We killed a lot of things.
Next
Lots
time,
more
more
combat
combat.
to come.
My
You
character's
all-
done more damage than any of my
Oh!
other characters combined.
Before we take
At
this
this
rest,
rate, I am expecting this floor to take a while.
well, before we take that long rest, and before we end, do we want to find out what the fuck that staff did? Or was it literally just a decoy to get us to get caught?
I have.
Don't
a-
know.
All the
don't
staff
care.
did was it shouted.
Yeah.
Don't know. Don't care.
It's over now. We all survived.
You all have found 2 magic items so far, and both of them were detriment.
Yeah.
Sounds about
Yep.
right.
So what I'm learning is that I am going to thoroughly check everything that is
Oh, yeah.
even remotely magical
Well, I mean-
in this item.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would, but Martavir is very, very, very intrigued by magical items, so...
Yeah, and considered taking the sword anyway.
it's his inner dragon. He likes shiny things.
Oh, if you've enjoyed the stream, you should consider following. D&D is on Sundays, and we do other stuff throughout the week. With that being said, you should also join the Discord, and then you'll know exactly what I'm
Put a
doing.
space there.
You
Why?
did put a space. It breaks up the command. And you'll know exactly what we're doing whenever we do stuff. It's the best place to be. With that all said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next stream. See you later.
Goodbye.